we need to come together and find a meeting point and execute a plan.
Okay.
You'll never hear some of the struggles and some of the thought processes of why we can't come together if you're going to shortstop someone because they worded it slightly different from what you said.
I can almost agree with you, sir. I can almost agree with you. So what? See the difference between our hard conversation. I can agree with you to an extent. The difference of opinion I have with you, sir, is that I'm saying that I'm not stopping you from finishing your. I'm not trying to stop you. You keep trying to say that I'm cutting you off. What I'm saying to you, sir, is that let's start right. I'm saying let me stop you there.
But let me ask
So
you a
you
question.
can
When you
see what I'm
say,
saying? Once again.
I'm asking you a question. When you
Go ahead.
say, let me stop you there, and then you
Yeah.
say, well, I don't need to hear the rest of your point, what are you doing?
No, when
I'm asking, what are you doing?
see what I'm saying?
I'm just asking, what are you doing?
What I'm
When
doing
you
is
do that,
saying,
what are you doing?
I'm telling you, let's go back to the first statement and not let that be the premise, because the premise is working together. I want to work with you. I want to hear what you got to say, but I'm not going to allow you to put the underlying thought that we can't work together on top, because it's not the truth, bro. We can. We just don't want to. Hit a shot, man. Where the shot at? Where you at? I see you. I see you too, man.
I agree with you on that too, though, Bug. I see what you're saying on that point, but I don't think he said it like that. We're gonna take a shot.
Yeah, man. Just one
Salute for
time.
16 shots.
Boom, man. I'm not saying that I'm right or wrong. I'm saying that when you think I'm cutting you off, bro, I'm not cutting you off. I'm trying to stop that because the whole mindset, like you said that black fathers aren't present or this. I'm like, no, but that whole premise is off because black fathers are just as present as white fathers, bro. Because it's if it's 100,000 black fathers ain't there, it's 400,000 white fathers ain't there. So why are you talking about the black folks, man? Because they told you to. That's why. Not because it's not
No, Bug,
real.
you know what? You know what we was talking about? We was just talking about what we seen when we was growing up. And then the change in the dynamic of the presence of fatherhood. Because the presence of fathers in our generation is different than the presence it was when we was coming up as
Hmm.
kids. So that's a fact. You see what I'm saying? We're not talking about no other community.
Yeah.
And then and the point is what Dub is saying is that okay, well, yeah, you're supposed to cut somebody off if you feel like they finna put that in it, but he wasn't saying that. He was saying that we're not.
So,
So I kind of disagree with that because as as far as what I see, we are because it was me, Kevin, JB, and Tony. Four black men running a daycare, man. You see what I'm saying? So we was working together.
That's what
So
I'm
it's not
saying.
so, so,
at the same time and as a whole, yeah, we need to work together more. I
That's all
agree
I'm
with that.
saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. And to put
so,
the
so I'm gonna
connotation,
keep it a buck though. The fact that you really just spewed some bullshit to me saying, "Hey, I said something because that's what they tell me," is pretty much insinuating that I'm not intelligent enough to see the full scope of the community and what's going on, that I'm listening to some bullshit propaganda from a white person. To be completely honest with you, is pretty fucking insulting. But
then
it
it's the
show no
same.
no no no
That's the
no no
same
no
thing.
no no
Then,
no
because
no
when
no
I say,
no
okay,
no
go ahead.
no because I didn't say any of that shit you just said, sir. I
You
never
didn't have
said
to
that.
say it. You
I
insinuated.
didn't insinuate the shit, sir. If you want to keep it a buck, I didn't insinuate any of that
Not
shit, my nigga. And for
he
you to
just
even
said that.
have that fucking take, it's some bullshit. And it shows me that you don't listen to what actually is said.
We record this thing. You know that, right?
Stop saying that fucking bullshit because
We
the
record
truth
this.
is you didn't even listen to what was said. You heard what you wanted to hear, you made an assumption, and then you spewed out a bullshit ass take that had nothing to do with what was formulated in what I told you.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not cutting you off. I'm gonna say one thing. All I'm saying, Doug, is that when I said let me stop you there, if it's to
It's like,
help
man,
us,
you
see what
ain't
I'm
talk,
saying?
you ain't talking. No, because you do this too much. You're not
See what I'm
talking to one.
saying?
You're not
See
talking
what
to
I'm
one of these.
saying?
You're not talking
See what
to
I'm
one of these.
saying?
You're not talking to one of these uninformed niggas that you argue with on Facebook. Let's get that straight.
See what I'm saying?
Let's
See what
get
I'm
that
saying?
straight.
When I try, see you give me the whole speech about
I'm
not
finna give
letting
you
black
that shit because
person.
honestly, I'm gonna let you. I'll let you sit there and say what the fuck you wanted to say, bro. And I shut up.
No, you didn't.
I
No, you
did, bro.
didn't.
I really did.
Keep
I sat
going.
there and let you say everything you wanted to say, bro.
I ain't said nothing, bro. You come.
You've been speaking for the last 30 minutes, bro. I literally did this.
No, you didn't.
Did I not do that too?
No, you didn't, bro.
Did I not let him get his shit off?
No, you did not, bro.
I'm not asking you too. Did I not let him get his shit off? Did I not let him get his shit off?
Yeah, at times, yeah. And then you cut him off a couple of times. But
yeah, I'm going to cut him off when he pulls up that bullshit. I'm going to.
Yeah, no doubt.
All I'm saying, at the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, to both of y'all, what I'm saying is this. I'm not trying to insult your intelligence. I'm not trying to come at you no kind of way. But what I'm saying is, and I keep saying this 100 times, bro, when I'm trying to stop you, that's not a personal attack on you, bro. That's me saying, look, the way you came out, the way you said it, it came to me a certain kind of way. And I speak for a demographic, like you speak for demographic.
I don't know who you speak for, bro.
See what I'm saying? Well, it don't matter who you think I speak for. What I'm saying is, if you
it doesn't matter who you think I speak for. So
no.
Yeah, no. You're not finna get that shit off with me, bro. Like I said, I ain't them niggas that you used to speaking to, bro. You're not finna get that shit off of me, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
You say that shit all day. You're not finna get that shit off of me, bro.
See what I'm saying?
You're not finna get that shit off of me, bro. I don't care, bro. You're not getting that shit off of me.
Well, what do you mean when you say that?
What I'm saying is that the reason why I'm stopping you is so that the people who let's say people who think like me can say, hey, let's stop right there, go to that point, and let him go further and give us a deeper meaning so that we are fully understanding. Not that you can just say, because when you say it in one way, like you think I'm trying to do to you by trying to assume. I don't want to assume nothing. Let me stop you right there. Tell me what you're saying so that everybody can be on the same page, and then we'll go forward. But you think I'm trying to cut you off. I'm not trying to cut you off. That's why I said, hey, let me stop you right there so we can address that situation. But if you feel like if I stop you, I'm cutting you off, no, you said a complete thought, bro. You said a whole sentence. And I'm like, okay, that sentence right there, I don't particularly agree with that. So explain it to me so we can get on the same page so that we can grow forward. But you let me finish my thought.
Still though, Boog, at the same time in the debate and in the conversation, you still must allow the person to fully explain how they explain things. And then you go back once they're done. So that's what he's talking about.
I agree.
Just give a person the opportunity to finish what they're saying, and then you have the right to go back if you want to point something out in which they said, you know.
I agree to an extent. I agree with you. And what I'm saying is the only thing that bothers me is like I'm saying, Doug, bro, we done this 100 times, bro. So if you still thinking that I'm trying to cut you off, and I'm telling you 100 times, like I agree with you too. I agree with you, Dub, too. If you feel like I'm cutting you off, then I can understand that. But I'm telling you, I told you 100 times, I'm not cutting you off, bro. I just want to address the first part of the statement before you get to the third part. Because I can't tell you, man, niggas are stupid. And then come back and be like, well, I don't mean.
But I didn't say, but I didn't even say that. And the fact that you just told too, I agree with you to an extent, and then got off the same shit and didn't even listen to Two's full point. That's what we talking about right now, my guy. But it's all good.
No.
It's all good, though, bro. It's really all good, bro.
No. Two understands what I said, because I told Two, like, yeah, I agree with you. He said everything he had to say, and I said, I agree with you. But I'm telling you the reason why I did what I did and why I said what I said. And then now you telling me, no, you can't address. I can say whatever I want to until the full. I'm like,
and you know what the funny part is, bro? We really talking about just expanding enterprise in the community. And when I'm trying to give you an example of that, you telling me my example wrong.
Your example is dead ass wrong, bro. Because every time I go to other communities, they don't act like you act. And
how do I act though?
No, I'm sorry. You're right. The situation that you present.
I got you for time out, and that's what bothers me the most, because you really be trying to lump me into this bullshit. Like you really just said they don't act how you act. And the funny part is, like, out of all people, you know how I act. You know, out of all people, I'm really about that togetherness type shit. Even when
Then why are
we
you pushing separatism then?
I'm not. The funny part is, even when we had our own business and separate shit was being pushed, I was the nigga who was trying to push the togetherness. So if it's anybody else on this world you talking to, the one
But
person that you know who always is gonna be on some together shit is me. And the
so why are
fact
you in your
and the
feelings, man?
fact that you won't even listen,
So why is in your feelings there, man?
I'm in my feelings because out of anybody in this world who listens to this podcast, and it's funny, you high and kick in, nigga, this shit ain't
Because,
funny
man,
to me,
you
my nigga.
tripping, man.
Like on some real shit, bro. Everything ain't a fucking joke. And I take this
It's
shit.
not.
No,
Then
no,
why
no, no,
you
no, no,
tripping
my
then?
guy. My guy, I take this shit personal because you know me.
Then you know me, so why are you tripping?
And what I know you, and I know shit be kicking too much sometimes. You know me, my nigga. So you know where my heart is. You know where it come from. So if anybody on this earth won't listen to my full thought, you one of the people that should. And the fact that you do the shit that you do from time to time, that's some bullshit.
Look what I'm saying. What
And
I'm saying.
it ain't funny though. You can laugh, kick in, whatever, and we good. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and love you the same way I did when I woke up today. But what I'm
Then what are you
saying is,
talking about there, bro?
everything ain't for shock value. When we having serious conversations and we pushing real feelings and real solutions that we're trying to push, we got to come together and work. And
So if we
the
working
one
together,
thing that you trying to say I'm not pushing, really you not pushing because you're not even listening to the full sentence. And if you actually step back and look at the landscape of what we're saying, you said we got to come together. I'm saying we ain't coming together, and this is how we can come together. But if you can't listen to what was being said, then you won't notice, A, we're on the same page, and B, we're trying to find the same solution, and we probably have two different ideas that can work in conjunction with each other to push the exact same place we're trying to go.
okay, so I'm with you. So what I'm saying is this. I'm gonna say this. So we're on the same page. We're trying to push the same thing. And so if we're on the same page trying to push the same thing, when I say, hey, let me stop you right there, right? Does that offend you, bro?
Bro, and that's the problem, and that's what I was getting at. The
I'm asking
fact,
you a question,
hell,
man.
fucking yeah, that's offensive.
Okay,
That's
okay, stop,
offensive.
bring
That's
it. But hold
offensive.
up.
If that's
You know what
offensive,
the thing is, Bug?
But
You
hold,
know what the
yeah.
thing is, Bug?
What?
Bug, the thing is that for the last 30 minutes, we still haven't had a chance to hear his solution, bro.
You right. What's
Because
the
we've been
solution?
talking about something else, man.
Yeah,
we
what's the
we
solution,
we
man?
have we haven't
What's
had
the
a
solution?
chance.
What's the solution,
And
man?
this
Let's
is
stop
what
all
and
that.
see, and you're
That's
still
why he's
doing it,
saying don't cut him
and
out,
you're
bro.
still doing it,
Say
bro.
your solution, man.
And
I'm
see,
saying, I'm saying stop
and
that.
you're still doing it, bro.
I'm saying go to your solution then, man. What's how I'm cutting you off? What's the solution, sir?
Oh my god, bro.
I'm waiting, man. I ain't saying nothing,
Oh
man.
my god, bro. You got it, bro.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about right there.
What you talking about?
What's the solution,
One
sir?
thing, one thing is that I feel like we keep doing what we're doing,
Yep.
creating platforms to where we can um we can have healing circles. Like, TK, he got a um he got a little platform that he's created. It's called Healing Circles, for black men. So this 16 shots is definitely, you know, a part of our healing process, along with all the other outlets that we have, you know. Just like Brother Derek Muhammad, he been doing the Black Male Summit for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's some real stuff that's going on because that's what's needed. Any platform or situation or space that we can use to allow us to heal and allow black men to thrive and to allow us to open up and share raw emotions, learn from that and get past that and be honest. Just like the honesty with I'm so I'm so angry with our men, bro. I'm in my 40s, fam, and I'm just realizing that it's been some I'm gonna say it, bullshit to where some females was touched in my family, bro. You see what I'm saying? Now, just thinking about like, man, if I known if anything ever happened to one of my female family members, I would go ballistic, fam.
Yeah.
And to be like, okay, well, the lie is that that's in a white community only, but that's in our community too, man.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that was like Bug say, that was that bull crap coming in, and it blinded us to the point to where we didn't feel like we had to look out for that. So now we have to hold ourselves accountable and be true guards of our women and the girls, bro. Because that right there, fam, I don't have no type of respect for that, man. You know, so it's like for a female to get molested at a young age, you know, that's evil. You know, that's madness, bro. And for it to be in our community and we not talking about it, that's one of the problems. So this is, you know, platforms like this is definitely needed in our community because y'all
Preach.
are, you know, God is bringing many people to y'all and y'all having many conversations. So we always want to make sure that we hear the solutions, you know, to what we need to provide because everybody knows somebody. So we already know the word is gonna spread because when we come up with real solutions, it's like, sure, somebody gonna speak on that,
Yeah.
you know. So, you
So
know,
to piggyback what you're saying, and not to be a glory hound or anything like that, but I'm like I was saying to Dub and saying to you, like my end goal in every conversation is a solution. So I understand, you know what I'm saying? And we all have personal triggers, you know what I'm
yes,
saying? So
sir.
I understand that. So, you know what I'm saying? If I'm triggering you, Dub, when I say stop right there, if that's something that bothers you, man, well, I know it bothers you, but I ain't know it bothers you to that extent or in that way. But like I'm saying, when I say that, I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm not trying to cut you off so you can't understand, so you can't get your complete thought. I just want to understand because my entire existence in this life is about understanding, bro. I want to understand. I want to know what's going on. I want to, that's why I read. That's why I investigate. That's why everything I do is about understanding. So when I said, let me stop you there, I'm trying to understand why you at that point. I'm not trying to say I'm trying to understand because I disagree with you. Even if I do or if I don't, I'm trying to like, oh, let me stop you right there because I want to know. Okay, well, why do you think we can't get along? Or why I don't feel like that we can't get along. However it go, it's understanding. You know what I'm saying? It's not an aggression or not to try to cut you off or to piss you off or whatever. I'm not trying to pick on your brain, none of that. I'm just trying to understand, okay, because at the end of the day, my whole thing is like understanding and togetherness, bro. If we can understand and work together, then we can always win. That's how I feel. Like I say, when I look at other communities, they under I feel like they get it. They understand. Like there's no reason why I can go through the whole Southwest and there's no African American community. I see Nigerian, I see Vietnamese, I see Filipino, I see Hispanic, Latino X, I see all these Nicaraguan, El Salvador, I see all these different pockets of community, but I don't see nowhere where black people can come together and just congregate. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. I don't know where nobody else at. That's where I'm at, and I'm not even in that community, but I feel like that's what it should be. 'Cause that's the community that show that I grew up in. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
I think Dub was on the edge, man.
No, man, I just, you know, I don't know. I've been married for what, 15 years. So
Yeah,
I fully understand.
15?
Yeah, I fully understand.
Different, man. Dang.
I fully understand. Like,
Just some hand, come get hand claps, man.
Yo, can we get a hand clap for that,
For
man?
the
Come on,
15,
man.
man. Come on, man.
I
That was
fully,
a short hand clap for
I
you. I
fully,
don't want to talk about Dominique, but that's a short hand clap,
I
man.
fully
Man,
understand the importance
listen.
of communication, and I understand that in understanding a struggle or fixing a problem,
Mhm.
the biggest tool that you can use is actually listening first and then reacting. So if I don't give the person I'm communicating with the floor to hear a complete thought, because you gotta use context clues. We know everyday things can be taken out of context if you just only get one piece of something. Well, if you don't give a person a chance to
Mhm.
hear the complete thought,
Mhm.
and you just pick bits and pieces, and then you try to dissect it from that, you're not going to truly understand and get to a solution.
I agree.
And that was part of what I think is a problem with our community from time to time, is that yes, the biggest part is we're not coming together. And the
Mhm.
reasoning why we're not coming together sometimes is because we don't allow each other the floor to brainstorm to fix said problem. Like we'll address an issue. Let's say drugs is an issue in the community. We'll address
Okay.
that.
All
But the
right.
problem is we won't come together to come up with a sound solution, because I can have a fire idea, but if I got 3 or 4 more strong, smart brothers with me, my one fire idea can turn into a stronger, better idea that can service the community. Because I'll see it from my point, I'll see it from your point, we'll see it from Two's point, we'll see it from Head point, and now I got 4 different point of views we looking at, and we're
Mhm.
coming up with a solution that can cover more than just one party. It can cover 4 different lifestyles, and it can help our community thrive. So one solution could be put a smoothie truck in front of the turkey leg cut, so if somebody get thirsty, they can get a snack, help build business, and go get their turkey leg. And the other
Right.
solution could be build not 2 blocks of enterprise, build 10 blocks of enterprise. So now the owner of the turkey leg hut is giving JB stuffed wings, a fire ass idea, and I'm showing you the roadmap of where I fucked up, so you don't have to go through some of that. Now you got a roadmap. Now you got some help with some funding, and now instead of having 10 businesses in 2 blocks,
Mhm.
I got 20 businesses in 10 blocks. That's how you truly build enterprise in the community. That's how you truly build up your community and take it over. And another issue is, and I've seen this once, not an issue, but another thing is I've seen this once I moved to Atlanta, is Houston is a melting pot of all different kind of nationalities. So you'll see that melting pot in Houston, and you might see an Asian community, a Hispanic community, a Cuban community, a Nigerian community, and then you'll
Mhm.
say, where's our African American community? Now, you
Mhm.
do have that in Third Ward, and you have it in certain different spots in other places too. But then when you come to a place like Atlanta, nigga, the whole city is black. It ain't a place I can go to within 20 miles and I ain't hitting a black business. So it ain't just one neighborhood, it's the whole fucking city. Yeah, where the Atlanta Falcons play might be owned by a white dude, but it's 4 Jamaican spots within 10 blocks. You got soul food spots. You go to what we would you look at an affluent area like West U. Nigga, every Sunday it ain't nothing but black enterprise. It's like a black farmers market. And it's pockets of them shits all over the whole city. You know what I'm saying? So we see that in different areas. So we just have to find a way to work together and have that enterprise and be able to communicate and fix that communication piece. But we can't do that if we don't listen. If we argue over just trying to get to a solution, you're never gonna find a solution. So some of it is my fault. I got to put ego aside, and I got to say, and that's what I do sometimes when I be like, you got it, because I realize at certain times when he ain't finna be receptive to what I'm saying because he want to get his point off. So
What I'm saying is though. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. It's twofold. One, would you say that Atlanta is the outlier or the norm?
I think on the scale that it is, it's the outlier. I think in every major city, you can find it. The biggest issue also in our community is we don't own shit. You see what I'm saying? Like you can go to an Asian community and half the Asian, it's an Asian firm that owns half the half the houses in that area. You did?
Okay, now I'm gonna stop you right there. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna stop you right there. How did the Asians who weren't here for 400 years able to acquire the land? Like how?
Well, some of
Deals,
it,
man. What you mean? Deals.
yeah, and
They
and
was
see,
Deals with
getting
who?
and so
they
some,
was getting different grants.
yeah, but see, some of
Nah,
it,
stop that.
but
Stop the
hold on,
grant.
book, hold
Hold
on,
on, hold on,
book.
hold on. Let me
Okay,
stop that.
and see, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on, hold
You
on. No, no,
gotta
no, no,
listen
no,
though.
no.
That's what
No,
I'm
no, no.
saying. Stop stopping
No,
us.
but
You
let
gotta listen, bro.
no, but let me stop that
But
whole
that's what I'm
situation.
saying.
Hold
Don't
up,
stop
no, but the
us.
premise of the
And
premise
that's what
of
I'm
that stuff.
saying, book. If you
See
kind
what
of
I'm
just
saying?
if you let us rock, you
But
might listen and learn something.
but what I'm
So just
saying is
don't
there's
stop
no
us every
grant.
time,
There's no
Yeah, you just
grant.
gonna stop what we
There's
talking about?
no but there's no grant that an Asian person got that
book.
a
Listen to what I'm
Nigerian.
saying. Let us
Come
rock for a
on.
second, bro.
Go ahead. That's what's about the premise. The premise of the Asian person got a grant that a black person or a
I didn't just
Nigerian.
say I ain't just say it ain't just about no Asian, bro. It's different cultures.
So what did an Asian person do that a black person couldn't do? That's what I'm asking you. And I'm sorry, I ain't asking nothing else. What did an Asian person do to be able to get property that a black person couldn't?
I don't know, man. Since you put it like that, since you made it so so watered down. I don't know. You talk to them, man, and see if they tell you the truth of how they got there, bro.
And that what I'm
They ain't
saying
gonna tell
is
you. But what I was saying was, I've seen it firsthand. Like prime example, car dealers. You'll go to an auction. You really don't
yeah.
see black people who own car dealerships. You'll
Hmm.
see them bidding in that frame, the low tier shit. But I've
Yeah.
noticed that I'll see some Arabic dudes, I'll see some Asian dudes,
Uh-huh.
well, and even some Nigerian guys or some guys from Africa.
Hmm.
Some of them, they're not using American banks. They're not using American funding. They're getting funding from home, from overseas. Same thing with
Can I
same thing
talk,
with. But
please?
hold on, listen. Same thing with if you look at when the Asian investors were buying up a lot of land in Philly. You had a couple of athletes who were buying up land in Philly, and then you had these Asian investors from overseas who were buying land in Philly. We don't have, as African Americans, we don't have that that line of credit that we can go grab from overseas. We're grabbing from American banks, and we know that there has been a history of us being short stopped at banks. Go ahead.
Okay, I agree with you 100%. So what I'm saying is to two and to Doug, what I'm saying is that we know that we have millionaires and billionaires who are African American who don't need the bank in particular to fund their issue.
Mm-hmm.
We also know that the Asian, the Hispanic, the whatever you want to call Latino X, they have a home to call. Like Asia will come to, or China will come together and be like, hey, I will fund you, Chinese person, to go buy this thing because I know that this will help the overall good. So why I stopped you an hour ago. I was like, look, we got to stop there and say, no, it ain't because we can't come together, because all these other entities that's not even friends, that they ain't like, they don't even rock together. They have 1,000-year beef. Japanese and Chinese, Filipino and what you call it, have 1,000-year beef, but they'll come together for this commerce. But me and you will beef over, oh nah, you went to PV, I went to TSU. We're not working together. You a Q, you an Omega. I ain't make, oh, you a Q and you a Kappa. Like what I'm saying is
So
when
where
so
that energy came from then, Bug?
from us,
So
because
you
we
feel like
let
that?
them do it. We let them tell us how to be.
You say it came from us, but we let them tell us how to be.
We
Where
let
did that
them tell
energy?
us how to. And what I'm saying is like, and I
So you feel
understand what you're
like our
saying.
people always been this way?
No, what I'm saying is like, what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is that I understand what both of y'all are saying about that. That it's not us that is fueling the energy, but I'm saying that it has to be us to fuel the opposite thinking.
So let me ask you a
Like
question.
Yeah, no doubt
Let, let
about
me,
that's
that.
all I'm
but
saying.
let
That's
me ask
all
you a
I'm
question. Let
saying,
me ask you a
bro.
question. So I think at this point, we all know that some of the things our community suffers from is some of the programming, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
So we know that.
I
We
agree.
the only thing we can do about that is acknowledge it and work on taking steps to change it moving forward. So when
Only
we
thing.
I said, well, okay, I'm sorry, not the only thing, but one
Hmm.
of
The
the
best
things
thing.
that we can do about it is
Okay.
acknowledge it and take steps to change it moving forward. But we
Okay.
still,
Freeze. Hold up. Freeze. I'm not trying to stop you from what you're saying. I'm just saying that the reason why I said the only thing, because when, like, if I don't say nothing and you say the only thing, and then like, that's why I'll be stopping you, because I just
well,
want
I
to I want to
mean,
make
honestly,
I
I was
yeah.
speaking of the programming, and I said
Okay.
the
Keep
only
going.
thing we need to do to change the programming is
Yeah.
acknowledge it's there and take steps to change the programming. So when
Okay.
I
I
say
agree
the
with you.
only thing, I'm
Yeah.
speaking of the programming.
Yeah, but okay, keep going. I'm just I'm trying to give you an example how I'm not trying to stop you from getting to your point.
I literally
I just
just
want,
said the only thing in reference to the programming, not the plight of
but
the black community, simply the
yeah,
programming. So
but
the
the
only thing we need to do to change the programming is acknowledge
mhm,
it's there and find solutions to change and reverse said programming, which I think
mhm.
we do now because we're not in the same place we are here that we were 20 years ago in reference to said programming. But how we got on are we? Because you just told me a couple of minutes ago we've progressed since the 60s. So I assume that if we've progressed since the 60s to 2021, that we've also progressed when it came to the programming that was done to us by Jim Crow. So I would assume that the Jim Crow and other programming in reference to slavery, that we've made steps and we've changed some of the programming. We still have steps to take to keep changing it, but we've made steps.
Keep
I'm
talking, sir.
asking, am I on? Are we on the right track?
I keep talking, sir. I don't want to be
No, I'm
negative. Keep
asking.
talking.
I would like to
Because
know.
in my humble assumption, I'm like, how did Young Dolph die? How did Juice World die?
Well,
How did
Juice
X
WRLD died
X?
of an overdose because he was
I
trying to hide
know, I
dope,
know, I know,
and we don't know why
I
Young
know.
Dolph died. It could have been a circumstance of things that he was involved in that we don't know. It probably was some
How did
bullshit
how
ass
did
street
X
shit.
how did X die?
Well, he
How
was
did
getting robbed, so that's how he died, sir.
yeah.
It was a botched robbery.
What I'm saying is that all these things are products. Like you can't be like you can't act like these aren't products of the same they're all products of the same thing. Like the reason why these young men, these young musicians are dying, because they're talking about things that happen in the community, and the community is reacting to them in a certain way, and that is influenced by XYZ.
You
So
don't
what
think
I'm
that we've taken steps to kind of reverse some process, some programming, or are we in the same spot we were in 40, 50, 60 years ago?
How did Malcolm X die?
The FBI.
Okay, so do you think the FBI has something to do with Pac dying?
I don't know. I thought it was gang violence or some bullshit affiliation that he was in. But with that being said, have we not taken any steps of progression? Because I'm trying to figure out how on one subject we have progressed, but on another subject we haven't. So you're saying that there's been no progression.
No, I see what I'm saying, and that's what we
Are you? No, I'm saying are you? Because I didn't say that we have ultimately progressed, and that's the other piece I'm talking about. Like
I'm saying that
we can't. But I'm saying the other piece. I didn't say that.
All or nothing.
I didn't say that.
Okay, then what you're saying?
And that's the other piece. Like
No,
we can't get hung up on this shit, bro. We can't get hung up on small stuff, and that's what I was speaking of. Where we as a community sometimes we get hung up on small portions of trying to fix a topic or a conversation. We get hung up on small shit instead of addressing things, finding solutions, and keep going. So literally, I was trying to talk to the aspect of how one of the problems is we don't own shit. Mm-hmm. And you got caught up on me saying we've progressed with some of the programming.
And what I'm saying is that I agree with you. What I'm saying is that if ownership is the key, we have unnamed amounts of millionaires and thousandaires who have ability to own and create, whether it be in music or
why they not doing it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm asking.
All right, so let me ask another question, Buck.
They don't give a dang about the community then.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But let me ask a couple of questions.
Tell it like it is, man. If you're not doing something in the community, bro, just like being ignorant is a choice right now in the times we living in, right? Mm-hmm. Because there's so much information. You see what I'm saying? There's so much information. So the thing about it is, bro, is that the truth of the matter is that if it do jump off as a revolution, some of our people gonna get knocked out because they joined the wrong side, man.
That's all I've been saying the whole time, bro.
But this is
saying that's what I've been saying the whole time.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to find a solution to help our people not be on the wrong side. Because as we see, they getting caught up by the evil, man, the negative stuff, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You see, we gotta tell the truth about it, man.
That's all I'm saying.
Because so that's why I know God allowed me to be here, fam. Still here on this earth doing this music, bro. Because I'm gonna praise God, glorify God, bro. So from our corner, from our pocket, from our region, this is what we gotta have, man. We gotta support that. We gotta be like, man, you know what? We gotta put God first, bro. We taking God out the equation, man. We putting it all on man and ownership. Yeah, of course we got to do some things as man, but we still got to put God first. So when we're not doing that, man, that's God is everything, all the elements, everything, man.
Right, but you have to have.
Not putting that into it, when we taking it out, that means it's gonna be a problem, bro. That's just like if you're in a relationship, and it's not even just a relationship. If you're not talking to God, if you're not reading the Word. If you're not reading and talking to God and doing the work, being kind and helping people, it's like right now we got to see it for what it is. It is what it is, man. Because some of our people are lost. We got to help some of our people, man. We got to help them out of that. So the thing is that we got to start with us. We got to be able to, like Doug say, we got to be able to communicate with each other. And we can't stop each other, because the thing about it is that this platform, it has a purpose. So if anything is a distraction, then we got to see it for what it is, bro. You can't distract. I can't allow things to come to me to distract the point and the solution.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is that, look, we have to be at the point where it's beyond everything, and it's not just.
Okay, well, let's go back to the point he made, though.
Yeah.
The solution that he have. Speak on that.
I'm speaking on that. I'm like this. What I'm saying is the solution is like, look, whether you.
What did Doug say was one of the solutions?
He said we have to be together.
That's vague, bro.
And what I'm saying,
that's his point.
But it's vague because I never finished the point because I kept getting cut off.
No, but it's vague because it's no. But more importantly, it's vague because when we got to the point where it's like, okay, well, how are we gonna fix this? And you start talking about how they have advantages or how they do that. I'm like, no, I'm like,
Who
bro,
said
look,
that?
Nah.
we record this. But anyway,
I'm
what
saying
I'm saying,
no. See, and this is what I'm saying. When did I say that?
What
what
was
I'm
his
saying,
solution, fam?
the solution to like what I said from the get go before any stoppage, I said the solution is working together. That's the only solution that I can see. It
So
it
what
it, it
he gave a point and highlighted some things, two different ways that can be a part of a solution to what's going on, to how we can help our community.
and I agree. I never disagree with anything.
But
But I also said that, and I'm gonna say it again that like if your solution if your solution is exclusive, I didn't say that before, but I'm saying now, if your solution is exclusive, then how is it gonna work?
Who I
If you
exclude?
he
no,
didn't say
if
it
I
explicitly.
I'm asking you, who did
I'm
I
saying that.
exclude? I'm
No,
asking
I'm
you, who
not.
did I
I'm saying
exclude?
I'm talking to everybody. I'm
Well,
talking to
no. But we're not talking about everybody. We're talking about just our conversation. Who did I
yeah, our
exclude?
conversation. If I'm saying that, if my solution is saying that, well, if my solution includes how they or somebody else views our community, then it's not solid.
Who?
No, but one thing that he highlighted was that what needs to happen in our community
Yeah,
is that the the quote unquote people with the money and the businesses that have businesses already. And if it's somebody that's coming up with something similar, they need to support them, give them the game so they won't make the same mistakes that they made coming up in business, because now they know, okay, well, you can't do this, you need to do this, you need to have this paperwork, you need to have this permit, you need to have this.
okay,
So
freeze,
we
freeze. Hold on, freeze though. But what he was saying, that conversation came from me saying I was saying that if I got a business that's successful, you should come sit right next to me. That's where that came from. And
Bug,
he was
Bug, it don't
hold on. He
listen,
was
man.
telling me,
Listen, bud,
hold on,
Bug.
hold on.
It don't
But he
matter because he piggybacked off of what you said and he put it in a different perspective. So you gotta listen to the perspective and see how the growth of the conversation transpires.
yeah, he said they
So
shouldn't be next to me. He said they should be down the street somewhere. That's what he
now
said.
what he said makes sense too. And what you say makes sense too. Because he said you can expand from 10 businesses on 2 blocks to 20 businesses or to 10 businesses in 20 blocks, something like that. But it was the
Yeah,
expansion of community growth, not just helping in these two corner blocks, but
yeah.
helping in the whole entire neighborhood. And he gave
Question.
Atlanta as a as
Yeah.
a um as a measuring stick to
But
what
question,
the difference
question,
is how the black community is thriving more in a wider range than it is in Houston.
but
And how
question,
can we get to that point?
but question. How come the Asian community, all
Forget
of
that,
the
man. We talking
oh
about
no, no,
us,
no, no,
bro.
no, 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 don't forget
We're not
that.
worried about no Asians, fam.
Now hear me. Listen to my saying,
No,
guys.
that's what
You
they
cut
see.
me
See,
off.
that's
Now
what
you
we
cut
talking
me off.
about. Bug, I gotta cut you off because we're not talking about that, fam. We talking about us. But then when
Okay,
we
listen.
start
Okay,
talking about
listen,
that, you
listen.
want to say,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh no, 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 no.
why
Hold
y'all
up.
talking about what their community doing when we talk? See,
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. What I'm saying is
he
that
said the Asian community. We ain't worried about that, fam. We
okay,
talking
okay,
about
okay.
us.
Question. What's the example of how to make it work? How
The
can we
example is like he said, and what's going on in Atlanta.
well Atlanta's not
That's a measuring
Atlanta.
stick.
Okay. So what
What's
I'm
going
saying
on
is
in Third Ward, man? We need to take from what's going on in Third Ward. We need to expand that through Houston. Let me paint it like that, then. What's going on in Third Ward? We need to expand that through Houston because
question
that's gonna
is
make our city better, bro.
third Warren black owned?
I don't know what is black owned and what is not black owned. I know a
Yeah,
couple of spots in Third Ward that you have thriving black business. They have expanded, but they're still paying rent to someone else. I know of
yeah,
a
they
couple
own
of
the land.
businesses who have expanded and they own the property they sit on.
And
So
so my
I think
question
it's,
is
but I think
my
it's, but hold on. I think it's, I don't, I think, and this is just my opinion. I don't think that's as big of a point with who owns the property that the building is on when we're talking about expanding. And you also got to realize you're dealing with in a certain conversation when it comes to black wealth, nigga, this new money. We're dealing with people who got old money. So we're trying to catch up.
How do Asians have old money, man?
We're trying to play catch up.
How do Latinos have old money, man?
So
how does somebody came here 20 years
do you know about
30
do you know about the Chinese landing in San Francisco and why that Chinatown thrived, how it thrived? Is because they didn't come over here as slaves. They came over here as entrepreneurs, and they already had a leg up on slaves who had been here.
Stop it.
So am I telling a lie, or are you just not agreeing with the truth?
Because
and so explain to me the history of San Francisco's Chinatown and when they hit that port, what they were afforded and what black people were afforded.
What year?
Matter of fact, explain to me the Chinese and explain to me the Irish.
What year?
I don't know the exact year, sir.
Okay,
I would have to go reference my book.
Because in 1950,
this would be pre-1950, kind sir.
Nigga, 1950, every Asian person in California was in concentration camps, bro.
I said this would be pre-1950,
This is what I'm saying.
sir. I said pre-1950.
You don't hear what I'm saying? In 1940, 1950, and during World War II, every Asian, whether they were Filipino, Japanese, whatever, was a concentration camps in California. So how can somebody be in concentration camps in 1950 and own property in 2000? That's what, like, don't.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm asking you what are you talking about. You said how can someone be in a concentration camp in 1950?
Yeah, and own property in 2000.
But you don't think that Asians were here being business owners before 1950?
You didn't hear what I said. Somebody was in a concentration camp in the United States of America, the only concentration camps they've ever had in the United States of America in 1950.
So you think that was the only place that they was at, Boog? You think that was the only place Asians was in America in the 1940s and 50s in the concentration camp?
But he just said
I said it was pre-1950. I said pre-1950. So that means before, right?
Pre-1950.
So let me ask you a question. Were there any Asians in America before 1950?
Yeah.
And so before 1950, were they? So are you saying that they were in concentration camps up until 1950?
No, what I'm saying.
No, I'm asking. Are you saying that?
No, I'm.
So what are you saying about this concentration camp that you speak of? I'm asking you what was their plight when they landed in certain port cities before the concentration camp happened? What was their plight?
Oh, their plight was very equal, similar to the plight of the African American. They were not seen as equal citizens. They were treated as secondary citizens. But what I'm saying is, even furthermore, when World War II hit, when the bombs were dropped in Hawaii, they put every Asian they could find, no matter what their ethnicity was, in concentration camps, and took their land away, took their homes away, took their business away.
You know what? All that's cool, man. That's for their community, but we talking about us, man. I don't want to hear about nobody else but us, bro.
Yeah, well, I ain't bring up. No. But
well, actually, you did bring it up, Boog. You actually did bring it up. No. You brought it up. You actually brought the Asians up.
I asked you to say that, Boog. I said, bro. We ain't talking about them, man. We talking about us, man.
Okay, question.
I don't care about what they went through. My heart and my spirit goes out to everybody that suffers in any type of way, man.
Okay.
But when it comes to us, we need to strictly focus on us, man. Because
that don't make sense. That don't make sense, man. That don't make sense, bro. That don't make sense.
No, what I'm saying, bro, you taking what I'm saying out of content.
No, it don't.
Well, we help anybody, bro. We don't care who it is, fam.
Exactly.
But listen what I'm saying, though. What I'm saying, Boog, is that we need to focus on generating money with us. So that means that we need to focus more on Heads Up Houston. You know why? Because listen, man.
No, bro.
Listen, Heads Up Houston. All right, let me break it down to you like this, my brother, and so you can fully understand what I mean.
All right, I'm listening.
When I say we need to focus more on Heads Up Houston, is that when you look at Heads Up Houston, that's a black-owned business. So those people that work for Heads Up Houston or with Heads Up Houston, they have bills. So that means that we need to help Heads Up Houston, because you know why? Heads Up Houston is helping millions, have the potential to help millions of people, bro.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So I know for a fact that Heads Up Houston is gonna help a lot of people.
Okay.
And Heads Up Houston don't care about who they helping.
Exactly.
But you know what? I gotta take care of my house before I can help anybody else, bro. I gotta pay my bills before I go and help everybody else, bro. So that's what I'm saying.
But hold
I
on.
can't just be.
Let's
I can be homeless.
Hold on.
I
Listen
can
to
be
me.
homeless. I can make that choice to be homeless.
Listen to me though. Listen to me.
But that's what I mean when I say that we need to focus more on us, because yeah, it's about my family, bro. My people is gonna carry on anyway.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
For real, man.
No, hold on. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What I'm
So
saying.
I don't want to hear
Oh
about.
no. You gotta listen.
Like that,
You gotta listen.
I want to hear about what we gonna
but
do
you
to
gotta
help
listen.
our people, man.
You gotta listen. So what I'm saying is, look, how did other races, how were they able to elevate their situation to get where they can do things? I'm not saying
we would have to study that. We would have to study that to see the ways that they elevated themselves and applied to our communities.
And that's a bad thing.
I know, but no one ever said that's a bad thing, though.
Okay, so why?
But I think,
hold on.
The problem is,
my thing is.
Y'all keep saying what? No. But your thing, y'all keep saying worry about us, but nigga, we've been going through the same shit.
Well, I think we gotta have a black agenda, though.
Not working, nigga. Let's see how they do.
You mean to tell me you don't believe that our people own some stuff, bro?
I didn't say that.
You don't believe in Black Wall Street and Rosewood, fam?
How many banks in Houston? How many black banks in Houston?
What happened to Black Wall Street? What happened to
How
Rosewood?
many black banks in Houston? Man, answer the question.
You ain't even answer my question.
It's probably one.
Man.
How many black banks in Houston?
It was one.
So why is that then?
So how many Asian banks in Houston?
I don't know.
How many Hispanic banks in Houston?
I don't know.
So now you're telling me don't worry about them, but they have things we want. So we shouldn't look at them.
Man, that's the problem.
What's the problem? How many banks? How many banks do you go to?
You said that they have things we want.
What time about, Book?
Yeah, you do.
Well, hold on.
You do.
Let me ask a question, though, Book. So, I think when Two brought up like Black Wall Street and Rosewood, and we asked what happened to them, how come you didn't answer that question?
I answered. Okay, I answered. Black Wall Street and Rosewood were bombed by white supremacists.
I ain't worried about that. I'm talking about what was going on, man.
We talking about what year? What
owning businesses, bro?
Okay, what year was that?
Corporation.
We were thriving in black enterprise, and so it kind of seemed like, I think some of the piece too, it goes into programming. Like when we do thrive as a community, for some reason, they find a way to destroy it. That could deter people from sometimes. And like I said, the other piece was, some of it is new money for us. So we trying to play catch up also as a community. So yes, we have black billionaires now. Yes, we have a black bank in Houston. Yes, we have the Greenwood Project. That's another black bank, even though it's not fully black owned. It's a black bank.
And you can't. I applied to Greenwood a year ago.
I don't think it's really truly a bank like that, but it's a start.
Yeah,
I mean, we've had things like Magic Johnson Theaters. I mean, like we've had
things.
So we have to keep building on that black enterprise. But
let me get my bar.
But hold on. My thing is this.
Okay, go ahead.
We got to have a black agenda. The Asians have an Asian agenda.
I agree. I was saying that.
And the Asians really, and some of these other nationalities that you speak of, they don't really give a fuck about us.
Let me get my bar off, man. I agree with you. All I'm saying to Two and to Dub and to all of us is that, look, I'm not saying we're envious of them or they're better than us, none of that stuff. All I'm saying is that what we want to have is independence, and we want to have our own and be able to supply and take care of our own. And I'm saying that people who came here 20 years ago and 30 years ago and 40 years ago have their own. And we tend to say stuff like, oh, they got grants or they got money, but it wasn't that.
Some of that part is true.
Hey, fam, so why not hold ourselves as a measuring stick? You want to measure somebody else, Why don't you do the history and you dissect and research how our people thrive from slavery to Black Wall Street? You see what I'm saying?
You talking about 100 years ago, bro.
You use that as a measuring stick.
You talking about 100 years ago. Black Wall Street was in 1952, 1953?
No.
Yeah.
No.
In Oklahoma?
Black Wall Street was in like 1920 something, fam.
Oh, so that's 100, like I said, 100 years ago.
So that don't mean nothing. My grandmother was born in 1924.
So what you saying?
So that means that I touched that part of history because I was here on Earth with her.
So you saying that? So what you're saying is that we
the information
advanced.
On.
No, but what you're saying is 100 years ago, we not further than we were 100 years ago.
Well, I think what he's
further than they were.
But I think what he's trying to say is,
I said we can use that as a measuring stick instead of using other cultures. Let's talk about us, man.
But you taking it personal as I'm comparing us to them, and what I'm saying is we should.
But you are comparing, but no, you yourself are comparing us to them.
I'm saying look at the blueprint. I'm saying look at the blueprint.
But let me ask you a question, though, Book.
Look at the blueprint.
But let me ask you a question, Book.
Our blueprint not working.
People, man, we made the blueprint. Ain't nobody else make no blueprint, fam.
How many black blanks in Houston, man?
But it's one. We've already spoken about that.
How many black
blanks? We already doing this, fam.
How many black blanks in Houston right now in 2021? How many black blanks?
We've already said one.
Okay, so if it's one black bank in Houston and it's 15, 20, 30 banks that are non-American.
Why is that, man? Why is that, bro?
Because we as a people don't understand and don't.
You must be crazy, man. You must be crazy, bro.
What bank you bank with?
The reason why.
What bank you bank with? What bank you bank with?
It's the same reason why they bombed Black Wall Street, fam.
No. What bank you bank with?
Strategy, fam. It was strategy, so we won't thrive like that. So
what bank you bank with?
Against us, so we won't get back to that point, fam.
What bank you bank with, too?
Man. Bro,
what bank you bank with, Doug?
Let me be quiet then, fam. I'm done.
But what bank you bank with?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I got like 3 banks.
Do you bank with Unity Bank?
Who?
Do you bank with Unity Bank?
No, because I already had my established bank accounts, so I didn't bank with Unity Bank.
Do you bank with Greenwood Bank?
I'm like you. I applied and I never got my card. But then when you read Greenwood Bank.
Say it again. I didn't hear too. What you say?
We still support black business though.
But that's what I'm saying though.
We still support black business though. So what's your point?
And even the one and hold on, but time out. I think even the one black owned bank in Houston ain't all the way black owned. And then the other piece is you gotta understand that like some of these banks that you say are in these like other communities that you're saying are owned by those communities, those are actually foreign banks that are operating on American soils. So it's not necessarily that this Asian community came to America and created this bank, more so than this is a bank that's a foreign bank that happens to do business and enterprise in America. So
I agree.
It's a little different because you're saying we should be able to you're saying that we should be able to get blueprints from some of these communities. But I know just me on some trying to learn the game and do business with somebody that look like me as a black person, I can go to someone who's from Africa that migrated here and they already look down on us anyway. So they don't even want to give me the game.
No, I'm talking to you.
If you want to keep it a buck. If you really want to keep it a buck.
Keep it a bean. Keep it a bean. 2, how many times have you gone to an African bank or have you researched an African bank?
What is your point, man?
My point is that if we are, I'm asking the same question, Dub. How many times have you researched the African bank and tried to put money in the African bank?
I haven't because I haven't because I've been put off on dealing with Africans from Africa simply by some of the experiences that I've had with them because they seem they make it seem like they're smarter than us. Oh, you silly Americans, all y'all care about is X, Y, and Z. I come from here where we didn't have running water. I'm going to be a doctor because my dad told me I have to be one. You want to be an athlete. Like, I've dealt with just weird energy, bro. So That's a turnoff.
And
I
so
know what a kata means. So why I would have come around and you calling me?
But stop that.
Nah, don't
Because
stop that, my
You know
nigga.
what?
yeah, because
You
the
know what,
conta's not.
bud?
Bro, hold on,
Yeah, my thing is, nah, because
because
you
you just said the
directed,
content.
you
No,
nah, you
but you talking about
directed
one
something at me,
country.
now. Nah, you asked me a
Yeah.
question, and I ain't like the way you asked the question because I don't like to be set up to where it's like you point out to where, I want to point out that you wrong and you
So me
didn't do it.
too, but me too though. I said me. I said myself as well though. You missed that
Now I'm
part.
saying though
Yeah.
that doesn't hold no weight with what's the solution because you
How
saying
not?
that I can say, well, I support black business. So what's the point, fam? When you say,
Okay,
oh,
I'm gonna tell you.
do you go to this black bank or do you go to this black restaurant? It ain't about that, fam. It's about us creating a solution to the problem. So with
Okay,
us,
keep going.
that's why I don't like to argue
I'm not
because
arguing. We discussing, bro. We ain't arguing, bro.
no, I'm just saying though, in the argument, that's the type of stuff happen. Well, I'm gonna
Okay,
bring up this, and you did this, and you did that. I don't like that type of stuff. Well, you didn't do this.
And I
all
What
right.
think
I
I
do is
and
though.
but and I think
So we
Keep
too.
going
going.
back
But
and forth, but we're not talking about okay. Well, you know what?
yeah,
Well, we're gonna continue to
Go.
put our money together because I see what you're doing. How
Keep
about
going.
that,
Keep
fam?
going. Keep going. Keep
How about
going.
that?
Keep
Invest
going.
in me and Ernestine with these beads. How about that, bro? Did
All
I
right.
say that? I ain't
Hold on.
say
Hold on.
that.
Hold
You
on.
did.
Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch this. Watch this too. So what I'm saying is that if I invest 100% of all my money into Ernestine and you and your bees, right?
No, you don't have to do that, fam.
No. Let me finish. Let me finish.
You don't have to invest 100% of nothing.
Or 20%, 5%, 10%, right? So when you take your money and you take the money that you got from us and you want to put it somewhere and you put it into PNC Bank or you put it into Chase or you put it into a bank that's not giving loans to black businesses or that's not black owned, then the money that you all that work that we did goes backwards because they give their loans and their money to Asians or to Mexico or to other people. And that's what I'm saying. Like it's and I'm not attacking you too.
So that
I
means that what
love
we
you,
gotta
bro.
do then. What we
Huh?
gotta do. That means that we gotta do our research.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying I'm not attacking you, bro. I'm not attacking nobody. And that's why I was trying to come and dub earlier. It's like I'm not attacking you when I say stop. I just want us to look at it from a different perspective. What I'm saying is that if we don't put money into the banks and into the infrastructure of the black community, then anything we do as in getting businesses is just gonna perpetuate other people's stuff, man. If all I do is do black businesses and black businesses is putting their monies in white banks, then the black community can never come up because the
Yeah, well
white bank.
that's just like saying you can have a black business, but you don't own the land.
And that's what I'm saying. And
So
back.
okay, well still how black business how does a black business thrive if they don't own the land? And some black businesses are thriving and don't own the land. So that means that it's possible, bro.
No,
It's
that
not
means that we
impossible.
need to have
So,
people.
it's just
No,
like in the stock. It's just like the stock market. We in America, fam. So money is really bullshit. When we boil down to it, we talking about all this money, all this fake and an illusion anyway. We want to get to the real part about it. And then anyway, we here to play the game. We gotta play this stupid game, bro. So we don't have to put all our money in the bank to thrive. You see what I'm saying?
no, I don't see what you're saying, bro.
well, I think it's
Well, I
twofold
guess you
though.
don't.
I think it's
You
twofold
don't.
because I think we got to start from somewhere. So if I got to use the resources I have afforded to me, you dig?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so if there's only one black bank in the city, but I need banking and I need funding, and let's say I can't get said funding from said bank, or let's say said bank already opened up the X amount of accounts that they said that they can open up at that time.
Yeah.
I still need banking. I still need funding. I still need to try to go out and get it. I have to use the resources that are afforded to me. And that's what I was kind of going at when I said when it comes to black billionaires and black wealth,
Yeah.
it's new money for us.
Yeah.
When I say new money, we ain't sitting on old money. Like the race that we trying to run, we playing catch up because it's some communities Hey, some businesses that own half of Houston, they probably, you know what I'm saying, got old money from slavery. And we know that there's enterprise that are products of that wealth. So we as a community, we got new wealth. So I think 20 years from now, the black community, the enterprise that we have is going to look different from what it looks like today. But we have to start from somewhere and build. And that's why I'm saying, and you won't get that without building and growth. You can't go from 0 to 100. I got to progress from 0 to 20 to 30 to 40 to 50. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
So,
question, one
and I
question,
got to build on it. And I have to build where I can and use the resources I got.
one question. This is the only question I have, and this is to both of you. What I'm saying is that what is wrong with looking at these other communities who went from zero to having wealth and having communities in 30 and 40 and 50 years? What's wrong with looking at the age? Now, I'm not saying copy them or look. I'm just saying, like, look, they was in a position where they were in slavery in the 1950s. They were in chains. They were in concentration camps in 1950 in San Francisco. Whatever wealth they had in 1920 was gone in 1950. It was bought and so I'm saying is how did they get back to having wealth? What did they do? What did the Latino X community do? Go down to navigation, go down to Bel Air and Beltway, go down to these communities and how did they
Well,
get
some of
there?
it is on us because we had thriving communities and we left our communities to go out to the suburbs and chase others. And because of that, we lost the land that we did have to investors coming back in the suburbs, buying land cheap, selling it high, and property taxes raised, and some people were forced out. Now, some of that is on us, but some of it is also systemic. And then you have to look at the fact that some of these people, like Tu said, they were afforded some grants. They do have options of getting funding from other places.
Like what?
What do you mean, like what? I just sat here and
Like
told you that
what?
I sat here and I sat at an auction and I see dudes that I know that aren't from America and I know
Yeah,
where their line of credit comes from. And I know
yeah.
me as an American, black American, I can't go to that same place and get his line of credit. I also have an issue when I go to Chase Bank to get a line of credit.
Okay.
It's history. We know that certain hurdles have been put in place to stifle the growth of the black American community. And two spoke about that when it came to
Why?
things like the Black Wall Street and Greenwood.
But
Because
why?
if those two like the whole premise behind Greenwood was the white people said, hey, you black people, y'all go over there. That's where y'all gotta be. We gonna be over here. And as their enterprise grew, their side of town was thriving better than the white people who were having problems because our education was better, our business was better, our enterprise was better. Our dollar was better in the sense that how we were spending in our community. And what did they do? They said, "Oh no, we can't have that," and they came and
What?
destroyed that. So
But
just think.
no.
Is that not what happened?
Yeah, that happened. But
So what I'm
I'm keep
saying
going.
is,
Keep going. Keep
I
so
know,
going.
so
but everything after Bud is bullshit, boy.
and
No, keep
so
going. Keep going.
and
Keep
so what
going.
I'm
Keep going.
saying
No,
is
it's not. Keep going.
maybe if we didn't have that,
Hmm.
we could be further along. But we had it, so we had to deal with it. And
Hmm.
now there's the emphasis on black owned. There's the emphasis on trying to save black lives. It ain't gonna happen overnight, but we gotta change the narrative. And I think you can see some of the narrative has been changed. But the problem is your mainstream media doesn't show you when the narrative has changed. They're only gonna show us when Alpo gets killed. See, I did that when he gets
Okay.
killed.
Yeah.
They'll show you when
Keep going.
Alpo gets killed. They'll show you
Yeah.
when Young Dolph gets killed, and then they'll tell
Yeah.
you, oh, they shot up black youngster grandmama highs, and they shot up Yo Gotti restaurant, which was a lie. But they won't show you what good Yo Gotti's doing. They won't show you what good Slim doing. They won't show you what good this person over here is doing. You see what I'm saying? But then they won't tell you.
Uh,
But then they won't. Nah, it ain't no. Because they won't fully
it's
tell
something to
you. They won't fully tell you what Epstein was doing. You mean to tell me Young Dolph murder, R.I.P. Young Dolph murder, and what Kim Kardashian is doing is more important than the fucking trial of Ghislaine Maxwell?
Not so much.
So it's how they want to, but it's how they want to portray us, and we got to change the narrative, and we got to fully support our community.
I'm with you.
So when we march, so when we're marching for Black Lives Matters, police reform, we got to get on the bandwagon.
No. What I'm saying is,
right.
I
guess we don't.
No.
Is that not a point? Is that not a form of uniting with the community to better the community?
To me, no.
But why is it not to you?
It's not.
That's just one small aspect of it. We're trying to unite for police reform, and that we need to be treated like everybody else.
When I'm saying, okay, and so I think that what this conversation is turning into is what my position is like. I don't feel like we need the police.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not all about what I feel like. You may feel like you don't need the police, right? You may feel like you don't need the police. So give me a solution give me a solution to police ourselves.
Check this out. Okay, if I go on Bel Air and the Beltway, from Bel Air and the Beltway and Bel Air to Gessner, right? If I get stopped by any police officer, are they going to be black? Are they going to be white? Are they going to be Latino?
It could be a mixture of all, to be honest with you.
It's not. I'm telling you 100%.
Oh, I've definitely been pulled over by a black Bel Air cop.
No, I said it in between Bel Air and the Beltway and Bel Air and Gessner.
I don't know who. It's more than just white people as cops now. Let's keep it a buck.
I'm gonna keep it a buck to you because you don't know. It's gonna be an Asian cop. You know why? Because they have influenced their community to the point where anything in that area is Asian. If you get stopped by a cop in between Bel Air and
what's the solution for us? What's the solution for us? I don't want to hear about the Asian cop. What's the solution for us?
But see, that's what I'm saying.
No. I get it. No. I get it. I don't need the explanation of why there's an Asian cop in that section. I'm asking you, what's the solution for us?
Okay, watch this. Watch this. No, if I go in Third Ward, if I go in Sunnyside,
there you go.
If I go in Sunnyside, and I get stopped by a cop, can I guarantee you it's gonna be a black cop?
Well, you can't guarantee anything. No,
I can, but I can guarantee you for a fact it's gonna be an Asian cop.
So we back to that. So how do we fix it?
Listen to what I'm saying.
No. I get what you're saying.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Boog, I totally get. Okay, I totally get what you're saying. I'm saying, how do we fix it?
Our own communities?
No,
yeah, of course that's what the Black Panthers was doing.
No, but why is it that the Houston Police Department only puts Asian cops in this area, but they'll put any type of cop in our black communities? Why is that?
You know why? Because they
what?
I don't know, bro. But what's the solution? I'm asking. I don't know. What's the solution?
No, I ain't here to answer.
I would like to know the solution.
Oh, damn, 2 went out. What I'm saying is the solution is because they have unity in their community, because they are able to say, hey, we're gonna vote this way. We use money this way. The business owners in that area, the landowners in that area, we're all in this same mode. Our banks, all the money, because like you say, money
what happened to when we unified as a community, with our community, our representation, and we were promised through our vote the George Floyd Policing Act. What happened?
Where?
In America, what happened?
In America, where?
Like that was the whole thing. We for our vote, we were promised a change. We were promised police reform on a national level and a local level. And one of the main things we were promised was the George Floyd Policing Act. That's why you had Democrats that went out and voted in droves. You know who they voted for? The people who are in power now. What happened to that bill?
Did we vote for somebody who?
I'm asking what happened to the bill. because we voted our interests, and our interests said, hey, we're going to get this George Floyd Policing Act passed. We voted our interests. We did, as a community, what we were supposed to do. We voted our interests because our interests said we're going to do X, Y, and Z for the community. I'm just asking. Did we not?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
So what happened?
Hold on, let me finish.
No, I'm asking you. What happened?
I'm gonna answer, but
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear an answer all around the bush. What happened?
No. My laugh is about how long this part has been. It's like 3 parts.
Oh, I'm gonna have to definitely break it up into 3 parts.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is, what happened?
Welcome back
when we no. I really want you to answer without the bullshit.
Answer.
What happened when we as a community came together? We united. We voted our interests. Our interests promised us things like the George Floyd Policing Act and other things. And as soon as they got in power, nothing happened. We as a community did our part.
But hold up. Who do we vote for?
You know who we voted for.
The Democrats, right?
But you know who we voted for. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
all the
question,
bullshit formalities,
so
we've passed
what
that.
You mean?
Because you know what it is.
Okay, so what you're saying is that the Democrats are not really for black people. Yes or no? Is that what you're saying? I'm asking.
I've already said this once, bro. Like, we know that. I'm just giving an example.
Okay. So what I'm saying is to Dub, to everybody listening.
All right, bro.
And what I'm saying is that we have to be truthful and honest about the way that we attack the situation. Like I'm trying to be about like when I like and to be all front and forward with Dub. When I stop you, I'm not trying to cut you off, brother. I want to hear everything you got to say, but I want to be truthful and honest to every aspect of the conversation. When I'm talking to two, I'm not trying to argue with you. I don't want to debate. I just want us to have a truthful, honest conversation. Because if we just say how we feel, because I feel a certain way, and I know my feelings is might be over here, but I'm saying the truthful and honest conversation is like how we gonna fix it. And I'm saying that if we want to fix it, we gotta look at how it's been fixed. Because the Asians fixed the situation. The Latinos got to the point where they like that we can come in illegally. Like now, I know we're illegal, man, but we gonna change that, man. The everybody else is fixing it to fix their situation. So I'm not saying let's be like them. I'm just saying let's look at how they did it and let's try to make that work for us. Voting Democrat hadn't worked for us, man. Doing it the way, like trying to work from inside out ain't work for us.
But what I'm saying is a part of the influence that they'll have over a certain community is they vote their interests, they vote the representatives in, the representatives do what the community asks in certain aspects. I think we have career-long representatives that ain't did shit for us, ain't pushed no black agenda. Tell me the last time Sheila Jackson Lee really did something for us. Tell me the last time Al Green did something from us. These people have been in politics since I've been in elementary. Tell me the change. And that's what I'm saying. Like with the bullshit, with the bullshit. No. With the bullshit, you know, that happened. George Floyd. Now all of a sudden, I got these career politicians who've been in politics since before I was born, kneeling with Kente cloths on, talking about they love black people. Nigga, no. You've been in office for the past 30, 40 years. You don't love us. You just using us. You're pandering for our votes. So that's why when I say we have to look at our community, get a black agenda, come together, and push the black agenda.
That's why I'm going too.
Yeah,
and I gotta go because I'm gonna turn into do-rag Boog, and I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna tell you. So I think Boog. Sometimes I think that this is gonna start a whole other conversation.
I'm not gonna argue no more because
You are more.
Now you agree. You're arguing.
You're more concerned with pushing your idea than listening to the collective.
Hold up, two.
You don't even want to. You don't want to address what he said, man.
Nah, fuck that. 2, what's the black?
But how though? But how though?
Hold up. 2.
But how though? How can you totally ignore a statement and say fuck that and go somewhere
I
else?
want to argue, man.
I'm not arguing. I literally wasn't arguing. I just said I honestly think that you're more concerned about getting your shit off than the collective of the conversation that we trying to have.
You want to argue?
Check this out. I just asked both of y'all. I said, like, do y'all bank with black banks?
And you go back to that.
was-
We've
No, I'm
already
saying,
said there's literally
what are you talking
there's
about?
literally
What are you
one
talking about?
there's literally one
I don't bank with nobody.
there's
I get
Why don't you
direct deposit and I get my cash, fam.
But why don't you bank with a black man to help the black
there's
community
literally
grow, man?
one.
I support black businesses in the community.
Who you
I
bank,
spend my
Bug?
money with
Bug,
black
who's
businesses,
your
fam.
bank, Bug?
Where's the business?
Bug,
put
Bug,
in? Where's
I
the
Bug.
I go and volunteer my time and don't charge nothing and help black businesses.
But where's the black?
Hold on,
business
time
putting
out.
money?
Time out, too.
Where's the black business putting
Hold
their
on,
money at?
time out,
Not
too.
in their pocket. They put it in the bank.
Time out, Bug. Who you bank with?
I bank with PNC and I bank with I was with Unity. I tried Greenwood.
So who was PNC?
PNC used to be it just changed like about a month ago. PNC was BBVA.
All right, and who owns PNC? Is that a black owned bank?
No, but I fuck with
So-
Greenwood and I fuck with Unity.
So
I'm
what
saying
black?
I
So
bank with a black bank.
no. What black owned bank do you have an open account with?
Greenwood ain't open yet, bro. I can't make them open, man. I tried.
So what black owned bank do you have an open account with?
Once again, I tried to bank with a black bank, but have you tried to bank with a?
We just talked about the same issue. I'm asking you though on this screen.
Yeah,
You're asking us about who we bank with. What black owned bank do you bank with?
I said I have a Unity account.
You have? So you bank with Unity.
I have. I
Well, let
don't
me
bank
ask
with
you a
Unity.
question, fam.
Yeah.
What's the last black business that you put some money into that company? You went and bought some from that company.
Come on, man. Stop that. You know. Then why you do that?
Well,
man?
don't come to us like that.
Because and it's the funny thing
No,
too.
I do that.
He really sat here on his soapbox, bro. Too. He really sat here on a soapbox. He really sat here, bro. He really sat here. No. Two.
Hold on. So you said you think I don't put money in black businesses?
Two. He really.
I'm just saying though.
He
I
really.
know you do. I'm not asking you to put, but what I'm saying is.
But you really sat here. Nah, bro. You really sat here on a soapbox.
Skipping over what I'm saying.
Nah, because you keep stepping over us, bro. And then you really sat here on a soapbox. You sat here on a soapbox and was grilling us about a black-owned bank, and you don't have an open account with a black-owned bank, just like all three of us on the screen, bro.
I do have open account.
Nah, you just told me you didn't have no black-owned. You said no, bro.
I said Unity.
You said you don't have that shit open no more, bro. You don't bank with Unity anymore, bro.
Unity doesn't have a good situation going on. But if you go right now to Unity,
So why did you even bring it up, my guy? If you know that there isn't a real legit option to bank black, why would you bring it up?
You know why?
Why would you bring it up? When you know goddamn well I know about Unity Bank, you know I know about Greenwood. Why would you even bring it up?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because what both of y'all are trying to ignore.
We're not trying to ignore, bro. And that's what I mean about knowing who you talking to. Cause you know goddamn well we know about this shit.
If you know about it, then how come you aren't saying, hey man, I tried to get with Unity, but Unity is not doing what they're supposed to do. And so it's hard for me to support, because you know that the business is not in the, like both of y'all are saying that y'all fuck with black businesses, and that's one thing. But that's one thing, but that's a piece of the pie. If you don't have a bank you going to that's black, then really you just giving white folks your money, man.
But you know the situation with Unity Bank. You know the situation with Greenwood. You know why bring it up? And you in the same boat as us. You're in the same boat with us.
You in Atlanta.
You know how long Unity Bank opened up? Nigga, that shit was almost 5 years plus. I tried to get a banking account the same time that shit opened up.
No, you spent like 30 years, bro. What you talking about?
The last time I even knew about Unity Bank, bro, it was a big push for Unity Bank. It was 6 years ago, because they had all the rappers trying to get Unity Bank. The shit opened back up. Before that, I actually had a banking account. I had an account with my church, bro. Brentwood Baptist Church had a credit union For the longest, I had a credit union account with them until they went under, bro. And that's what I'm saying. You gotta like you be trying to spit that shit like we don't be up on it when we're really just trying to have an open discussion.
Yeah, man.
The discussion really, I ain't gonna lie. The discussion is like at the end of the day, all I'm saying is that. What you say?
You know what the solution is, fam?
What's
See,
that?
we've been talking all this time, but we talking about putting money in somewhere else. But we're not talking about like, oh, okay, all right, check this out, fam. Well, since one of the problems is that our people own the businesses, but we don't own the land. So we're not talking about, okay, well, we're going to do this. We're going to put together $50 a week or $100 a month toward buying some land that's such and such amount of dollars for these acres. That's the type of shit that we need to be talking about.
That's
bro.
banks, though. That's banks.
That's banks. Well,
that's banks, bro. That's banks.
But give me the option of banking I have to choose from, though.
That's what I'm saying.
We can go to Arkansas. We can go to Mississippi.
We in Texas.
You see what I'm saying? We can go and buy some land that's
we in Texas, man.
2,500, 3,500 an acre. We go with cash money and buy that land, bro.
And do what?
The land is more down here, but we ain't talking about purchasing some land. We talking about where you bank at it. Man, fuck all that, bro. That's not gonna help us, fam.
It's definitely gonna help us, man.
Well, I mean, I was trying to bring up ownership, and I got cut off. So
no, not me. But
no, you did. You were the one to cut me off. Literally, when I brought up, literally when I was bringing up ownership.
This shit, man. But keep going, man.
No, literally when I was bringing up ownership, bro. That's when you cut in with the programming situation, and then the conversation.
When? In the last 5 minutes, or 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
I'm talking about originally before we went down this rabbit hole. Okay. I was speaking about ownership, and you got hung up on the programming situation, and then the conversation spiraled. And that's just an example. Like that's just an example of what we've been trying to say.
At the end of the day, man, what I'm saying is that
you can't have the last word all the time, Boog. Sometimes I'm
gonna have the last word. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, Boog, and like we'll never progress because this it turns into this. It turns into someone saying, I have to get my shit off. No, I got to get my shit off. I'm right. I'm gonna let you know I'm right. Like. That's what we be hung up on because
your perspective is saying that
now you're back to my perspective shit again, bro. Man, when literally I was saying we don't own shit. We gotta push ownership, and you got hung up on me saying the only issue with the programming is we need to find a way to deprogram, and you got hung up on that, and we left the ownership conversation, Boog.
How you gonna own it without a bank, man?
Boog.
No. Tell me how you gonna own something without a bank, man.
Well, easily. I get a loan. I buy some property.
From who?
From a bank.
From who? That's what I'm saying. Come on, goddamn, man.
So you mean to tell me that because the bank isn't black owned, we're not going to be able to get a loan to have some ownership?
So what you're saying is don't go. No. What you're saying is don't go to the money. The black.
Boog, that is not what I said.
You talking about?
I never said. But Boog,
banks who own the money though.
Well, hold on, two. Hold on, two. Boog.
Nobody owns money.
Hold on, two. Hold on, Boog. I never said don't go to a black bank. I never said that.
So I know you didn't. I didn't say you said.
But you're insinuating.
No,
that someone did.
Go to a black bank to get. I'm saying go to a black bank to get the money.
You just said that. You just said. But you just said that the one black bank that we even have as an option,
you don't fuck with.
Well, you don't either because they're having issues.
Fuck with.
You just told us earlier that you don't have an account.
How many black banks?
I spoke to you. I spoke to you about.
You in Atlanta, bro. You in Atlanta. How many black folks you fuck with?
I don't know how many black banks are in Atlanta outside of the Greenwood that is supposed to be based in Atlanta, and I still haven't got my debit card yet. And I've only been here for 3 months. So no, I have not had time to investigate to see how many black banks are in Atlanta outside of the Greenwood, which I have already applied for and have not received
You found land, didn't you?
my debit card.
You investigated where you want to live at, right?
Well, I had to find somewhere to live so I could work,
Yeah.
Boog.
So you didn't think to yourself like, let me find a black bank to find it. No, what I'm saying, like,
Because
come
I
on,
didn't buy
bro.
a home, Boog, I'm renting a home. So
See what I'm
therefore,
saying?
since I'm
Yeah,
renting a
man.
home right now,
Yeah.
I didn't have time to find a black bank to
It's
get a
it's
mortgage.
it's the 1,700 excuses why you can't investigate black businesses, and it's 100 reasons why you should. But for now,
Whoa,
when
time out. And see, this is what I'm speaking of. So no one ever said I didn't investigate black enterprise. Matter of fact,
okay,
I do
then where?
believe. Time out.
What black
Time
bank
out.
you found then?
Time out. Time
You
out.
just told me. You just said I ain't found a
But it's
black
not.
bank.
But it's not all about banks though. There are other ways to
Why it's not
support
about
black
banks?
enterprise. So I can't
Well,
support
keep
black.
going.
So time out. I can't
Keep going.
support.
Keep
Time out.
going. Keep going. Keep
I
going.
can't support black enterprise unless it's a bank.
Keep going, man. Keep
I'm
going.
asking you. Is that the only way to support black enterprise?
I did not say
A
that.
bank.
I didn't
So
say
how
that.
come when I was trying to tell you about the black enterprise that I'm supporting, you keep saying it ain't a bank? It ain't a bank.
Because you said that you were going to buy land, or you were you keep saying that you were buying property, and I was like, well, how do you buy property? You
Time
said
out,
through the
book. I
bank.
said ownership is the problem, and we have to
Yeah,
investigate how we can get ownership.
and how do you get ownership?
Now, out of your word, out of your mouth, you said that the black-owned bank in Houston is having issues right now. Is that what you said?
It was having issues. Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
so, if they're having issues, but I need loan to fund a business or to buy
Okay,
land, I have to
okay.
go where I can get a loan. So if I have the means to get a loan from another lender, I'm gonna do
hmm
that to fund my black enterprise. Since
Did you?
the
Okay,
black bank, the black bank that
question,
I could use is having issues.
question. Did you when if you do you think that people are saying, well, if I can't go to a black bank, I'm gonna go to a Latino, Asian, minority bank instead of going to Chase, BBVA, PNCB, whatever.
Honestly, I don't know if people really care if it's
I
Latino
know,
owned. I think that they trying to push their business and they go where they can get funding. And Boogs froze.
So the money's still
oh,
coming from the government, man. So
Rose second.
we can always go to some that's going, it's going to point back to us not owning it. Because even if we buy some land, man, and they come with this martial law, they can come and take the land.
They ain't come much law in 407. No,
Yeah, they have it, but we don't know what the future. I'm just saying, it's possibilities, man.
but it's
Because
possibilities that I can blow up right now sitting
And
here.
the other piece
no
with these
doubt,
banks, it doesn't matter if it's
no doubt.
black owned, Latino owned. Most of the banks are backed by the government anyway.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, so
Everything I done said, everything I said when it comes to black people, is
That's not
like
true,
there's
bro.
a.
No, you can't get that off. That ain't true, bro. That is not true at all.
But when I say, well, he's like the government can, but and you say,
What are you
well,
talking about?
maybe everything I've said when it refers to black people, that then there's a. And but hold on, let me
That's not
stop.
true, bro. That's not true at all. Like,
yeah,
like, like,
hold
I'm not gonna
on.
let you get that off. Like, see, that's you be going to the extreme, bro. Like,
No, I
like,
don't. You be going to the extreme.
how I
Y'all
go to
go
the
to the
extreme?
extreme because I'm
See,
saying all
hey,
I'm
bro.
saying.
At this point, we done because we ain't gonna never. We're not gonna never hit a median if every time we really try to have a conversation or talk about a topic, it's a butt and a rabbit hole down to another situation. Like,
No, it's not.
it
The
is though,
question is
bro.
no. The
Like,
question is every time I say something about black people or black banks or black businesses, two saying we should support the business, and I agree with you. I'm not discounting that, but I'm saying that the business is fueled by the banks. The land ownership is fueled by the banks.
the
So
problem
if
is we
you
don't have enough black owned banks. We need more than
exactly
A, we need more than one option. And B, we need to make sure the option that we have is a viable option.
okay, and okay,
So I
that's
can't
one.
I can't bank black if I don't have a viable option. Am I no,
Okay,
am I telling the truth?
I
If
agree.
I'm if
I
I'm
agree.
if I want to eat a sandwich, if I want a Philly cheesesteak,
hmm
okay? Or if I need a Philly cheesesteak and I don't have a black owned restaurant to serve me a Philly cheesesteak,
hmm
I have to go with the viable option I have.
or you can be like, okay, what's the next? Like if I want to get something that's black owned and that's my goal, then I'm gonna say I can't get it here. I'm gonna get it there, or I'm gonna get it there.
But I gotta have viable options. So I gotta have viable options to go get it, right?
Yeah, but
So I can't go. Outside of me creating it myself. If I have the capital, I can't go do that one thing if I don't have a viable option.
I agree.
And that's all we're saying. So
that's not all you're saying.
No, that is all we're saying.
Because when I said that there just other people have created their own viable options, you're like, well, they got this and that and the other. And then I'm like, no, they don't.
What are you talking about? We're talking about black owned. We're not talking about Latino owned. We're not talking about Asian owned. So if I'm looking for a black owned, no. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen, Boog. Stop stopping me.
No.
All right.
No.
I'm done, bro. If we're gonna keep doing this,
are you done? Because
if we're gonna keep doing this, because the question was this, bro. The question is this. The question is black owned banking. All right. Yeah. And I said, if I can't find a viable, if I don't have a viable option, I can't do it.
How did Nigerians get funded? How did Ghanaians get funded? How did South Africans get funded?
Tell me how they got funded, Boog.
Because they go to their banks.
Well, okay. Now, time out. How did they get banks here in America? How did they get banks here?
they listen.
Time out. How?
Let me finish.
Just tell me how.
Let me finish. Let me tell you how.
No, better yet, I don't want to know how because I'm not going to understand it. Name me a Nigerian-owned bank in Houston I can go bank in. I'll be in Houston in 2 weeks. Name me a Nigerian-owned bank or a South African-owned bank that I can go open an account up in 2 weeks. Go.
The South African Bank of the Bank of South Africa.
Where's it at? Where's it located at? Where's the branch?
You have to go online like you go in any bank.
Okay, so I go online. It's online banking?
Yes, sir.
And what's the name of it?
The South African Bank.
The South African Bank. And I can open up an account there. Do you have an account there?
I don't, but you can find
But it's a black owned bank, right?
Yeah.
How you know it's black owned though?
Because South Africa is a black
owned. How you know it's black owned?
Country. That's why.
It's called the Bank of South Africa. Book. Let me see. The Bank of
South and things.
Oh, I found the Bank of South Carolina.
So you just gonna give your money to a bank that you can't physically walk into?
We do it all the time, bro.
Hold on. The Bank of South Africa. Let me see. My phone died.
Oh man.
I got two though.
Me too.
Is it a black-owned phone?
How about Standard Bank?
What is Standard Bank?
Standard Bank is one of the big four South African banks.
All right, hold on. The South African Reserve Bank is what came up. I don't see how I can open up an account though.
You got
list of banks in South Africa. I don't live in South Africa though. I live in America.
I said the Standard Bank. You got Abasa Bank, you got Ned Bank, you got First Rand, and you got Investec Bank, you got Capitec Bank.
And I can open up an account in America?
Yes, bro.
Okay, what's the name of it again? Spell one of them.
Standard Bank Group.
Standard Bank Group.
Yeah. We got 13. We got 1,300. Oh,
Standard Bank.
Yeah.
Is a financial institution that offers banking and financial services to individuals, businesses, and institutions. You got a bank? You got an account with them? Standard Bank, best bank in Africa. All right, Let me see. Okay, I want to open up an account. Let me see. I don't want to visit your COVID-19. I X out of that. Investor relations, Standard Bank Group, careers, sponsorships, and contact. Now I want to open up an account though. Hit that X. Boom. All right. Let me see. Explore business. View our financial results. See our impact. Read our news. Okay. Standard Bank employs 49,000 worldwide. All right. It's a black dude. Sim something. I can't pronounce his name. I'm trying to open an account, Book.
Hey, do what you do, man.
I'm trying to find a tab. Local. Phone number. Get in touch 0860-109-075. That sounds like an international number, my guy.
It's international, very much so.
Visit our community.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if you had a Swiss bank, if you had billions or millions, you would get a Swiss bank account, and that wouldn't be a problem. So I guess
I really just read what they. I don't think they offer just the traditional banking.
I mean, I gave you 4 names. I got Standard Bank Group, First
Overview
Rand
who we are,
Limited,
what we do.
ABSA, Ned Bank, Investec Bank, Capitec, African Bank, like there's more than one. But
So are you giving me a list of banks that you do business with, or are you just giving me a list of banks that you just Googled?
I'm giving you a list of banks that you can go bank with.
But you don't have any experience in banking with any of these.
No, what I'm saying is that if
so you don't have an account in any of these black-owned banks. I'm asking.
Fraud, bro.
Bro, that's what you did to me too for the past 20 minutes.
That's what I was talking about, fraud.
Too. Ain't this what he did to us, bro?
No. Because when I said,
but when you say it, it's different. So when you do it to us, it's different.
When y'all said, when y'all said
we 5 hours in.
No. When them Latino banks, Latinos go to banks that's not in the U.S. that you can't really bank with them in the U.S. You got to go through all that.
I can bank with Santander. I can bank with Santander right now and get a call on. And Santander is a bank that's based in Mexico for the Latino community. If you didn't know, but
exactly. But I'm saying, but you got to go through loopholes the same way I go loopholes here, man.
No, I don't. I literally can go to my CarMax or wherever I go to and straight up get me a car. Loan.
You can't go to a bank. It's no bank you can go to though.
Santander has Santander Remarketing is actually name of the bank, and they have branches here in Houston.
Where is that?
You have some by Hobby Airport near the
Santander. Spell it for me.
SAN Santander. I don't know. Santander Remarketing, bro.
Santander Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Rental Santander online bank accounts. First thing pops up online.
What? So what's? Well, I mean, I don't get.
Yeah.
What you doing.
So with the same thing you was telling me about, I can't go there. I can't go physically.
Who said that? I didn't say that.
That was me said that.
I literally know about online banking, my guy. What are you talking about?
So what I'm saying is that the same loopholes you have to go to the South African National Bank.
The bank I just looked up don't even have checking accounts, my guy. They're investing bank.
You bring up that point. Are you spending all your money with black-owned businesses?
Nobody is.
Every dollar you spend, are you spending it with black-owned businesses?
No.
Nobody is.
All right, then. So what's the dang point, bro?
So what you're saying is because I'm not spending all my money with black-owned businesses, then that means
you saying that I'm not putting my money in no black-owned bank, that I'm not worthy of being black.
I didn't say. See what I'm saying? It's from somebody to the streams.
Okay, well, don't say that then. Well, what's the point?
I didn't say that.
I'm gonna antagonize you back, bro.
You might not have physically said it, but that's how you come across, bro.
Okay, what I'm saying is that
because you started making that point. We started talking about black-owned businesses, but I'm talking about we never talked about how much money we're gonna put together to buy some land, though.
And what I said is that to buy the land, what you need?
You need funding.
And who else you need?
We can put our money together, man.
Or you can fund it yourself.
There's different parts of America to where you can go and buy land for cash money.
If you got the cash, you can buy it. Period. So you either need funding or you need an investment
money,
group.
Bro. We all making money,
but
we can be putting some money together. It don't matter if it take 5 years, man.
Niggas get real philosophical.
The point is that we can. It's so easy for us to put our money together. The money that we making, it's easy to put some money to the side and let that money sit there and we never touch it. Because the specific reason for that is to buy land.
It gotta sit. It has to sit somewhere. So yeah, it might sit in a bank that's not black owned, but you got to start from somewhere though. I can't materialize a black owned bank out of nowhere, Boog. I have to use my viable options. So if I don't have a viable option, I got to use what I got. There's nothing wrong with using what you got.
Just say I don't want to fuck
So you mean to tell me we
banks.
can't just keep our own money?
Just say
we
I
gotta
want to
put
put
it in the bank.
Well, if I say that, Boog, and you're going to the far extreme, but then everybody on that screen, on this screen, will fit that because no one on the screen has an African bank.
But what I'm saying is now when I say that, look, you can go and find several African banks to put your money in to let it sit, because you said I agree with two. I agree with, like, we can put our bank and let our money sit up
And
in the
I'm
bank
cool
somewhere.
with that. So if I'm going to preach
But
that to someone,
then at the same breath, no, don't say that. At the same
no, I'm
breath,
going to say it, bro, because you can't
go
preach
ahead,
it to
go
someone,
ahead.
but you don't practice it.
That's fraud, bro.
No, it's fraud to
I'm,
preach it if you
yeah,
don't
you
practice it,
fraud,
bro.
You
So I'm fraud
bro.
now. Why am I
Yeah,
fraud?
you fraud,
Why am
man.
I fraud?
Because your whole point is trying to make a point out of me, and
But
not saying
your whole point was trying to make a point out of us, though.
no. My whole point was saying that you can't say one thing, but then when the point comes up, you find an excuse not to do it, man.
No one has ever found an excuse not
Yes,
to
you
do it,
did.
though.
You
What was my
literally
excuse
just
not to do it?
pre-record this, bro. You just said.
But what was my
Okay.
excuse not to do it?
Your excuse was just now. Oh, they don't have banking.
Time out. You mean to tell me that out of this whole conversation,
No,
you're
I meant
telling me
said,
that I had an excuse about the Bank of South Africa because
Yes.
I said they don't have checking.
Because you couldn't find a checking in 5 minutes. That's what you did. Because you didn't investigate it, because you've never investigated before until I said something. So just now,
So, Book, the Bank of South Africa I just went to, how can I get a checking account? Because I went there,
Right.
I clicked on it, I clicked on what we do, and it said that we're an investing bank.
How many countries in South Africa, man?
It's more than one.
How many countries in Africa, bro?
So when I ask you, my brother,
No,
well,
how
which
many
bank?
countries in Africa?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't tell you off the top of my head.
Now,
But I thought we were talking about black-owned banks in America, though.
Yeah. No.
So now we went from America to Africa.
We all agree there's none. We all agree there's none in America. We're good in the fourth largest.
It's not that there are none. It's just that we don't have a legit viable option because we agreed that the one viable option in Houston is going through some issues, and we don't know what the hell is going on with Greenwood Bank. To be honest with you, when you actually research Greenwood Bank, it's really not even a bank. But that's another story.
So out of 50 states, we looked at 2 banks, and that's the answer.
Well, it's not the answer, but no one on the screen knows the true number of how many black-owned banks are in America. Because if you knew the number, you would have informed us or educated us on it. Am I correct?
Also, yeah, I agree.
So you yourself don't know.
But you haven't known. So now,
well, hold on. We're both ignorant to the same topic, though, because we both are aware. From what I gathered, from what I just gathered, we're both aware of the same 2 black banks, the 2 mainstream banks that we knew about, right?
I've been making so much sense. Are you trying to sound crazy?
No, I'm not trying to make it sound crazy at all. I'm saying me and you both were aware of the exact same 2 black banks.
Mm-hmm.
And we both have either had an account or tried to have an account with both banks.
I agree.
So at that point, I moved on to the next viable option.
What was the next viable option?
So for me, it was Chase, it was Wells Fargo, and it was Navy Fed. Those are my 3 banking options.
So you said that because I looked at 2 black banks and I couldn't find what I wanted. I was like, shit, fuck it, I'm gonna go back and fuck with these white folks.
I just went and got the viable options I had, sir.
Now, once again, out of 50 states, and let's say every state has 5 major cities, so it's 5 times 50. That's 250 banks, 250 states. You looked at 2 and it's like, shit, that's it.
Well, like Capital One is everywhere, so I don't think you just loop them in as in.
Once again, like I said, out of 50
states.
Out of 50 states, and it's 5 major cities in every state.
Sure.
And every city has a major bank. You said I looked at 2. After 2, you know what? You said, in a city that's all black, it's all chocolate, and there's only 1 bank in the chocolate city. What I'm saying, I'm sorry. I know it sounds like I'm picking on you.
Well, I mean, I'm not tripping at this point because I feel like me and you, it sounds like we're ignorant to the same fact because you're not giving me any more banks though. So I don't understand how you can kind of make it seem like, but I don't understand. But time out. I don't understand how you can try to make it seem like I'm ignorant to the fact of black banking. You're right. You're right. You are making it seem like I'm ignorant to the fact of the black banking in America when you're not educating me on it. Like you can't even tell me outside of the 2 I know.
Educate you, bro.
But you don't know because we both know about the same 2 banks.
Hold up, but what I'm saying.
But you don't know. So how are you gonna sit there and preach to me? You don't know. So you know about the same 2 banks I know about.
In the same.
Tell me about the other ones. Tell me about the other ones.
So you're avoiding the answer.
I'm not avoiding anything, sir.
Yes,
I've
you
already
are,
said
man.
I
Yes,
only
you
know of
are,
2
bro.
black-owned banks. I don't know about these banks that are owned in these African countries. I don't know. I said, hey, my brother, educate me. You tell me.
No. It's not the answer, bro. The
So what's the
answer
answer?
is
Because you persecuted us about not knowing, and now when I said,
I
what
ain't
is it?
persecuted their soul, bro.
Yes, you did,
No,
my
I
nigga.
haven't. No, I
You
haven't. No, I
called me
haven't.
fraud, bro.
Yeah, the fraud part is you trying to make it seem like, oh, because you don't know, that means that I shouldn't do it. Just say
Who
that I
said
don't
that?
know.
Nobody said no one should do
Okay.
it.
If then the only response you can have that is viable, bro. It's like I don't know and you don't know, and I'm gonna try harder. But trying to say that because you don't know, you can't tell me. It's trying to absolve yourself from the issue, dog. It's
I
not
ain't trying
real,
to
bro.
absolve myself from shit, my nigga. I
Then just say
said,
I don't know. Say I
nigga,
don't know,
I
and that's it.
said I
That got
don't
nothing to
know
do with
20
me.
fucking times.
Watch it. Watch this.
What am I watching? I
Watch
said
this.
I don't know, so I
Hold on.
went to the next viable option.
Watch this. Both of y'all told me that I was out of line because I was trying to look at the Asians or other people.
That's not what we said. We said we need to have a black agenda. We can't worry about others.
What's
We
the
need
black
to have a
agenda?
black agenda.
What's the black agenda?
We gotta get one.
What's the black agenda?
I don't know. We gotta get one.
Okay, so what you gonna do in between time? Wait for one to come up?
No, one thing is like we talking about, discussing about land and banking. That's
But
not a
how can you
problem.
buy land without a bank,
With us
bro?
not,
No one is saying buy land without the bank,
I
bro.
said
I'm
land and
asking.
bank.
I'm asking.
But
How
no
do you
one
buy land
said
without a
buy it
bank?
without a bank. We just told
You
you. We
can buy
gave you
with
3
cash,
options.
man. You can buy land with cash money.
You can't buy no big land with no cash money, man.
If you
Now
have
you
a
did,
group, if you have an invest, you if it, look.
if you got the money, you can buy it. What is you talking about, boo?
Look.
Tell me when it's happening.
Time out. This is pointless.
No, it's not pointless, man. Every
Yeah,
time I
bro.
come with every time I
I'm
come with a
trying to get off the
viable point,
dome, bro.
every time I come with a valuable point, you give me theory, and I you know what? I agree with y'all theory. I'm not
How
disappointed.
is
I'm
that
not.
theory, man? What? How is that theory, man? If you got cash money, you can go and
You
buy some
literally
land, fam.
you literally
You know
just
why it's
asked two.
theory?
You literally
But every
just
time
asked
you
two.
say
How can you
if,
buy it?
no, what? Every time you say if it's a theory, bro, that's
All
theoretical.
right,
If
boo.
it's a
You tripping,
theoretical.
bro. At this
No,
point, we've
I'm just
argued
simply
for like
I'm
5
saying,
saying.
hours,
if you
bro.
got cash money, you can buy land.
Yeah,
You
but
don't need
I
no
agree.
bank, bro.
I agree. I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. I am not disagreeing with that. What I'm saying is that if you have cash money, okay, you can buy an acre, 2 acres. But what you gonna do with 2 acres?
You can do a
We're
lot
talking
with
about
2 acres.
You can work 2 acres. What is you talking about? What you gonna do?
You can put a
It
couple
depends.
of you can put maybe what 1 or 2 houses, or you can put a multi-family situation on 2 acres. Have you seen 2 acres like up close?
not even talking about. You're right, man.
I'm asking you. Have you had? I mean, I get it. It sounds
You
like it's minute, but 2 acres ain't like no bullshit. Like I can do some shit with 2 acres, bro.
For real,
what
man.
can you do with 2 acres,
I
man?
just told you. I literally just gave you like
You
2
can put a
options.
house on. You can put a house on
You
there.
can put more than one
Maybe
house.
maybe
You
maybe
can.
2 houses, a farm, man.
All
But we
right
talk.
then. So
But we
what? That means
but
that
we
you're gonna
talking
work
about
that
we
land.
talking about
We're talking about
generation.
ownership though,
We talking
right?
about ownership and generational shit, and you talking about 2 acres,
You
man.
don't think 2 acres is a start? Like I got to start from somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
man. Like, yeah, like you gotta start with
Like
50
like
acres
like
or
what
something,
what
bro.
do you suggest that you would start with when you say ownership and buying land, Bug? Tell me what you think you should start with.
How big is Walmart, man?
Man, fuck,
Let me,
man.
Bug. Time
Hey,
out.
fam, you gotta
Whoa.
start with
Two.
yourself, bud. Say,
Time
bud.
out.
Say,
Two.
hold on. Let me break it down to him like this right quick. Say, bud. What I'm talking about is that you have a daughter, Jazaria, bro. So the thing is that you have to focus on you first, and that's your daughter.
That's no.
You see
I
what I'm
disagree,
saying?
bro. I disagree, man.
Huh?
I disagree, man.
Well,
And
ain't
that's
nothing wrong with disagreeing.
yeah.
That's
I
that's
agree
on
with you.
you. That's your
Yeah,
choice.
yeah.
But the thing about it is that you see what I'm saying. Once you cultivate your household, once you take care of yours first, then you can go and help somebody else, fam. But you can't. You're a hypocrite if you're not taking care of your kids and taking care of somebody else's, bro.
Not really.
All right.
Shit, yeah, you are. You sorry to me.
So hold
Not
on,
really,
two.
bro.
You
So check.
sorry to me, fam.
Hold on. Time
Not
out.
really,
You
man.
sorry to me, bro.
Time out. Hold on.
Not
Time
really,
out.
man.
I got a
You
question,
better
Bug.
Yeah.
I got a question, Bug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even sitting on half an acre.
I agree.
My shit worth $260. I'm not
Okay.
even on half an acre, and it's worth
Okay.
$260. So just think
Alright.
about if I had 2 acres over there, how much would it
Okay.
be worth? I'm not good at math. Do the math.
That's like 800,000.
All right. So then I also got a situation that's inherited. I'm not even sitting on half acre.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably worth almost 3.
3 million.
No, 300,000.
So that's 1.1
So if I just
1.2.
so let's just say if I had
1.2 acres.
let's just say if I had
1.2 million.
so let's just say if I had 2 acres in each situation,
Yeah.
what would that be?
Let's say 3 million.
Is that not a start to ownership and generational wealth? I'm asking.
Oh,
I'm asking.
Fuck no, man.
How was
Fuck
that not a
no.
start?
Bro. Okay.
So you mean to tell me you don't think three? So talking about. No. Some real shit. Some real shit.
Can I answer?
You mean to tell? No, I got some real shit.
answer?
I have a real question, and then I'm gonna let you answer everything you want to answer. You mean to tell me that you don't think some assets that are worth $3 million a day,
A day?
$3 million today?
Okay, yeah.
You don't think that can be the start to generational wealth?
Nope.
Why? And explain it and tell me what a start to generational wealth is.
Remember I sent you something today about a core day, right? Remember I sent that to you, right?
Are you talking about the Cuban shit? Because the nigga said
Yeah.
I can't afford a Cuban unless I got 30 mil?
Yeah, he said that his financial advisor
Yeah.
told him that in order for me to buy $100,000 chain,
But we're not talking about a chain, but go ahead.
this is what I'm saying. To buy a $100 asset, I should have 30 million in the bank.
To buy a $100 asset, I have to have $100.
Yes, for it to be
For me to buy a $100 asset, I need $30 million.
$100,000 asset.
A $100,000 chain. He said I should have $30 million.
Asset. Don't change the word I'm saying. A $100,000 asset,
Right.
a chain. I should have 30 million in the bank.
Sure. Right.
So you're telling me that $3 million is more of a start than $30 million.
No one ever said that, sir. Who said that?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Who said that? Who said that 3 million was? Who said that 3 million was a better start than 30? Where did the 30 come from? The 30 only came into the conversation because you told me about the Cordray nigga, right? All I said was, you mean to tell what I said? No. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. What I said. No. No, you're not. This is what I said. Bug. This is what I said.
You don't want to let two
Bug.
what I'm talking about.
What I said was all I said was, you mean to tell me $3 million isn't a start to generational wealth? And what did you say, Bug?
I said no, bro.
Tell me a start to generational wealth. Tell me the number. This is a great start to generational wealth.
Okay, so I'm gonna go backwards and go forward.
No. I would like to know. I don't want to go. I don't want you to go. I want to know the answer to the question. If the $3 million ain't a good start,
okay, you're right.
What's the number?
All right, hey, 2. So what happened was?
Oh man, here we go.
See what I'm saying? 2.
I asked you a question. You avoiding the whole question. You changing the story, bro.
No, I'm gonna go through the whole thing.
I don't want to go through the whole thing. We 5 hours in. I don't want to go through the whole thing, bro.
No, but that's you. I'm talking to 2. So, Corday was on an academic show, and academics asked him about buying.
I heard what you said, Bug, about the $100,000 asset. You got to have 30 million in the bank. I heard that.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if 30 million is the benchmark for buying something 100,000, what's the benchmark? Like, if I got 3 million, that's not generational wealth, bro.
I said a start, my guy. I said a start.
Nigga, $500 is a start, my nigga.
All right then. So why are you discrediting what I said?
Just say 3 million is a start. That's a great start. That's what your answer should have been.
It's a start, but I'm saying,
you know what I can do with a start?
Yeah, man.
I invested to gain more generational wealth. Like, I just can't pull 30 million out the sky, my guy. I got to start from somewhere.
Yeah, we can.
And I think the conversation was in reference to people who got $2-3 million in the bank and they trying to buy $100,000, $200,000 worth of jewelry. That's stupid as fuck. But if I got $3 million in the bank and I'm trying to make an investment to double and triple, I'm gonna do that. And the way you do that, if you talk to some financial advisors, they'll tell you got to double your money. So if I make $1,000 investment, I need 2 back. And then I invest that 2, I need 4 back. I invest that 4, I need 6 backs. And you double that shit 20 times, 24 times. That's how you get to $1 million. So you can have you can start your generational wealth with $500, $100. You can start it either way. You just have to find.
That's what I'm saying.
So you know what? I'm glad you said that, Doug, because you know what? A financial investor ain't have to tell us that. We knew that selling drugs, bro. We was on our own. We was our own everything. So that means that we went and bought it, the product. We broke it down. We sold it for what we wanted to. We knew that, okay, well, we knew that if we wasn't finna double our money, it's not a benefit. So we took that same mentality with Onion selling and merchandising, being a merch. So he gave me the merch game, and that was just like what we was doing. That's why he transitioned so swell, and he was able to teach me how to use that. And it's like, that's what Harwin is. So it's like, we know what to do, we just not doing it. Because
man, that's what I'm saying, bro.
But we are doing it because
no, we're not, bro. We're not.
Yes, we are.
Why do you keep saying? Why do you keep acting like we are up, bro? We're not up.
No, we are up, bro. And I'm going by example. You want to know why? All right, I'm gonna tell you why I'm up. You want to know why I'm up? You want to know why I'm up, Bug?
But are we up?
Well, what are you doing to be up? I'm asking, what are you doing to be up,
bro?
What are you doing to be up?
That's what I'm saying.
What are you doing to be up?
No, that's what I'm saying.
No. What are you doing to be up?
Listen to what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Are you gonna answer what you're doing to be up?
I'm listening.
What are you doing to be up?
That's what I'm saying.
Pledge in Heads Up Houston, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Is that what you're doing to be up? You're investing in Heads Up Houston, right? You are.
No.
You're not.
No.
You're not.
No, man. What the fuck, man? No.
What you mean, no? Bro, what the fuck? What you get mad for, nigga? Don't you work at Heads Up Houston? Is that not an entity that you're involved in? Is that not something you're putting sweat equity in? Is it not a black-owned business that's pushing the community? Is it not? Yes or no? Is yes or no?
No.
All right, then. Well, I must be mistaken about what that program is.
Mistaken as fuck, man. If we was up, nigga, we wouldn't have to do.
You're right. I'm mistaken about what that program is.
If we was up as a community, bro,
I'm mistaken about what that program is. Then my bad.
If we wasn't, listen. If we was up as a community, then we wouldn't have to go and have 17 sponsors, and we wouldn't have to go and have community services, and we wouldn't have to have. We're not up, man.
What is community work? What is a part of the community work?
Stop the brakes, man.
I'm asking you that. What is it?
Bro.
What is it?
Community work.
It sounds like you don't believe in the organization that you work for.
No, it sounds like if we was up, then the way we work would be different, bro.
Define up. Define it for me.
Up means that we don't have to go get sponsorship. We don't have to go help. We don't have to go here and have food drives because we up. If you up, you're not doing stuff that, man, come on, man. I'm not speaking in Spanish, bro. You just trying to make a point, but I'm talking real shit, man.
Nigga, we all talking real shit. If you want to be honest with you, for the past 5 hours, you've been talking in circles, my nigga. It's a start. You got to start somewhere.
This, man.
You don't believe in the start, bro. Then it's pointless to have a conversation.
I don't believe in the way that you trying to say it's the start because you keep saying that's the start, nigga. Anything is start. A penny is a start, man. A penny is a start.
I'm lost. I'm gonna be honest with you, my guy. I'm lost. I'm lost.
It's a penny a start.
Sure it is, but you need more than a penny.
So
but yeah, a penny is a start.
And you need more than 500,000. You need more than 3 million to be a start, nigga. Come on, man.
That's not true at all. Because I bet you, if y'all had 3 million, what could you do? Tell me what y'all could do with 3 million.
Still be in the hole, bro.
But would you be able? But it's growth though. It's growth though, right?
Once again, like I said.
So if 3 million ain't enough, 300 million ain't gonna be enough. Because if you don't know what to do with 3 million, you ain't gonna know what to do with 300 million.
But I didn't say that.
But you telling me 3 million not enough. You keep telling me what's not enough, You keep telling me your sweat equity is not enough. You keep telling me the principles that Heads Up Houston believes in is not enough. You keep telling me that the things in the community you're doing is not enough.
Stop the motherfucking cap, bro.
No, it ain't no cap, nigga. Actually, you the one that's capping, nigga.
No,
it ain't no cap. You the one capping, nigga.
Saying what you said, fam.
Watch
You the one capping, nigga. If you don't believe in what you're doing, how is somebody else gonna believe in it?
Bro, how much it costs to start a car company?
Nigga, I don't know. Probably a couple mil.
You got a couple mil?
No.
When you get a couple mil, is the first thing you gonna do start a car company?
I don't know what I would do with the first if I had a mil. Because you know what? A car company to me, it's not what I want to do if I really want to make an impact in my community. A car company is not what I want to do.
What I'm saying is, okay, you're right. What I'm saying is that just because you put a certain number on something or saying that this is what it costs to make it run, there's so many other ancillary things that go into it to make it run, bro. So what you saying? So what I'm saying is, it's not about me believing in what I'm doing. It's saying that, bro, that if we was up as a community, bro, some of the things that we do, we wouldn't have to do. If we was up as a community.
So you feel like if you're up as a community, you don't have to do fundraisers?
No, if I was up there, know what? Watch this. Perfect fucking example. Go to the JCC and see how they
the Jewish Community Center.
How their programs run.
You don't think that they don't do fundraisers? They have funding. They have drives.
I didn't ask you that.
Nigga, I know what the JCC does. Nigga, I know about the Jewish Community Center.
How they run.
Hell, I damn near work for them, my nigga. So don't pull that bullshit with me.
So how they run?
So you telling me that they run better than Heads Up Houston?
Run, man?
Do they run better than Heads Up Houston?
They run better than the Wild.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because they have.
Is it because the people that's running it?
No, it's because the community puts money into it.
Bet.
Regardless.
So the community is still fundraising, right? I'm asking a question. Is the community still fundraising? I'm asking. Boog. Boog, I'm asking you. Is the community still fundraising?
I'm gonna answer you in a second. Let me.
See, that's the bullshit, bro.
Let me
because the answer, because you know the answer is yes. But you know the answer is yes, though. You know the answer is yes because the fundraising is never truly going to stop. It's a cycle that has to keep going. It's about getting the community to buy into it. Yes, I agree.
That's not the question, bro.
Yeah, that's just like president. They fundraise. They got millions, bro. They still fundraise.
Take us out. How much? All Real Radio, man.
I don't even know who that is.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to All Real Radio, man. Do y'all have paid staff across the board?
It's almost 3:30.
Is there paid staff across the board with All Real Radio?
Yeah.
I'm not sure on that.
What I'm saying is, do you think that if the community all put their efforts, everybody put $20 in to make sure it goes, that they could pay all their staff to run? Do you think they would run? It would be a better situation, or it would be able to people to be able to put their 100% into it, not they 70 or 60 or they 50.
It'll make it a better business.
I agree. So what I'm saying is, when you're talking about the JCC, they running off the community. So all the people that staff to work at JCC, they get they grant money and they get the community money, so that the people that work there, they can put 100. That's their job. They putting 100% in that. They ain't got to worry about, I got to just volunteer sometime because they ain't got enough money. The same thing with Heads Up Houston. When we say, we can't just, we have to get sponsorship here and sponsorship there, and we have to do the same with, if we was up as a community, like we was like the JCC or like the YMCA, we could fund, like, come on, bro.
Well, it never stops though, and that's what I'm saying, nigga. I'm keeping it the bean. It never stops.
Fuck that, what you talking about, bro?
See, man, and that's what I'm saying, bro. On some real shit, every time we really try to come up with a solution, you actually the one to have an issue
no,
with it.
What you do is try to get a point across.
Hey, you know what, bro? I'm done, bro. Because
you know what I'm saying, and you want to quit.
It's not that I want to quit, bro. And that's some bullshit too. Because this is what 5 hours and 40 minutes. So if I really wasn't invested in the conversation, I would have quit. It's
But I'm
always
saying
something
that
new with you. It's always a
it's
new.
nothing new,
It's
bro.
always something new with
I'm
you.
on the same
All right,
note
bro.
the whole time.
All right, bro. You're right. You on the same note the whole time, bro.
I've never said anything different besides that we didn't come together. And you've made 100 excuses why we can't come together.
Two,
Why we
have I
can't
really
invest
made
in black.
excuses about us not coming together?
Nigga, listen back to it, nigga.
No, he ain't made no excuse about us not coming together though, fam.
What I'm saying is, if the objective is to get together, then we have to be like, nah, whatever it takes for us to get together, that's what we gotta do.
But that's what I'm saying, my nigga. Actually, I've been trying to give you examples of us coming together, and you low key shoot them down.
Fuck the examples, my nigga.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Fuck the examples. Ain't no questions. Fuck the examples.
What time out? What time out? What time out? What time out?
We not up, bro.
What time out? What time out? What time out? Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. First off, I don't even know what you're talking about with this up shit. Secondly,
what you mean on me? Are we up, bro? As a community, are we up?
We wouldn't be having this conversation if we weren't all the way up as the community.
So what you trying to tell me examples of how we doing it and we not up? So everything.
Nigga, I said I was trying to get see, and this is why I'm saying you don't listen. I'm trying to give you examples of fucking solutions. That's what I said, my guy. But you don't listen. But you don't listen because then you say, well, why we gonna go listen to the Asians for an example? Why I can't give you examples of solutions that we can fix within our community? And every time I give you that, you find another thing to harp on that's fucked up. And then you try to say we don't know X, Y, and Z.
Okay, so
I just told you brought up you brought up the Jewish Community Center, and I said the Jewish Community Center is a great example of the community supporting the community. But it's also
Are they up?
Can you stop? Please stop.
No, but are they up?
Sure, they're up. Sure, Boog, they're up.
So
but what I'm saying is, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is, even if you're up, it's always going to be a constant cycle of you maintaining that. It's always going to be the fundraisers in the community. It's always going to be supporting said community. It's always going to be keep investing in the community.
I agree.
So what's the fucking problem?
It's no problem. What I'm saying is,
it ain't no but. It ain't no but. It ain't no but. And what I'm saying is, because you saying it's a but, and what I'm saying,
we're not up. You keep trying to talk about what happens when we get up. But
you brought up the Jewish Community Center, my nigga. My words were this. I said the organization that you are in, you are putting sweat equity into it. Do you know what the sweat equity does? It's a start to get to where you're trying to be, which is up. With the full. You got to get there, Boog. It's a process. You got to get there. No, you're not up.
Why is the JC up? Why is the Latino community up?
Well, the Jewish Community Center has been established because.
Why is every other community that has something going up, but we not up? Name me a black community center that's up, man.
I give up, bro.
No, name me a black community center that's up, man. Where can you go right now as a black person and say, I'm black, I'm going to go in there for free?
Can't you go to Shape Community Center?
Name me. They don't even have a gym.
So a gym is qualifying if I can go somewhere and get help?
Man, look, they don't have a gym.
A gym is qualifying if I can go somewhere and get help?
They don't have a weight room.
I didn't even know we were on gyms and weight rooms now, though, my guy.
So now you want to qualify what it is. They don't even have.
They have a community center, fam.
Yeah, community center encompasses everything.
Wait, so every community center has a weight room and a gym?
The JCC does.
I said, does every community center? I said, does every community?
The Boys and Girl Club does.
Boog.
The Boys and Girl Club does.
Boog. So every Boys and Girls Club and every Y has a gym and a weight room?
One or the other.
I said, do they all have it? Because I worked in a couple that don't.
Other, yes.
No, I've worked in some that don't have either. But
you worked in a city, Houston Pilots that didn't have one.
No, I worked in more than just the city of Houston Pilots, nigga. Get it straight. Get it straight. Let's get it straight, my guy.
Name me the facility that you went to that didn't have a weight room.
I worked in International. I worked in Greens Point. Actually, the motherfucker down the street from my house don't have a weight room. Now they have an elementary school attached to it. They have a baseball diamond on the outside of it, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna get in these formalities with you, bro, because you keep trying to find some more bullshit. Because like it's not about having a gym, having a weight room. We're talking about building our community. There are other things outside of gyms and weight rooms that you need to build a community, my nigga. And that's what I'm saying. It's more than just one thing.
Bro, what I'm saying is you talking about You talking about one part of a
All right, bro. I'm
nationwide
done.
community.
I'm done, bro. I'm done.
How about this?
I'm
How about
done.
this? We can end this right.
I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm
Name me.
done, bro.
No.
I'm
Name me
done.
the nation. No.
I'm
Name
done.
the nationwide
I
community.
am done. Because
Okay,
you
cool.
can't
Let's
even
go.
name it. Don't ask me to name it. You tell me what you want to tell me. Tell
It
me
ain't
what.
none. It ain't none.
All
It
right,
ain't no
then.
black community center. I can go anywhere in the country and get membership and go in. But
Bet.
I
That's
want to
cool.
have. Is there one? Name it.
I don't know.
Ain't none.
That's cool.
Okay, so what y'all working towards then, bud? What is Heads of Houston working towards?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
What
Now
are you
you
saying? Because I don't know what you're saying.
two. You with me, bro? What I'm saying is that you have a heads up, and you have different organizations that are working towards that to try to get it where we have
That's what I've
nationwide
been saying, bro.
situations.
That's what I've been
But what?
saying.
No, fuck
That's what
what
I've
you
been
saying,
saying.
bro. Fuck what you saying, because I'm saying
Nigga,
that.
that's what I've fucking been saying. How you gonna tell me to fuck what I'm saying?
No, why? Because
No,
you want to
nigga,
say
fuck you and fuck what you saying, my nigga.
because
You
what
not
I'm
finna sit
saying.
here and do this shit, bro. Nah, fuck that, bro. You been doing this shit for 5 hours, my nigga. You ain't finna discredit niggas, dog. Hey, man, fuck that shit you saying, bro. I'm done. Hey, two. It's
Nigga,
been
I
a
was
pleasure to talk to you, dog. Hey, fuck this nigga, bro. On some real shit. Right now,
Nigga,
at
I
three
was
at 3:35 in the morning, dog. Fuck this nigga, man, cause he playing on niggas' intelligence, bro. I ain't these fuck boys you used to fucking with on Facebook, bro. Real
Why
talk.
y'all go
Hey,
Facebook
hey,
like
hey.
that,
When
man?
I go to sleep, I'ma wake up. We gonna be fine, bro. But right now, you a fuck boy, man, and fuck that bullshit you talking to. Hey, man, I'ma holler at you later on, bro.
He
It's
finna
been a
push
pleasure, bro.
buttons, man.
Bug, you a fuck boy till I wake up, man. On some real shit, bro. You on some fuck boy shit right now, my nigga.
No, I'm not,
Man,
man.
hey, you on some fuckboy shit right now, my nigga.
Nah,
Nah, you on
man.
some real fuckboy shit, bro. Like,
Truth
I ain't them
is,
Facebook
you
niggas
don't
you
want
used to
to
talking
answer.
to.
You don't
Nah,
want to
fuck
answer
that
the
nigga.
question,
And
bro.
fuck that, I don't want to answer shit. I've been answering your questions all motherfucking night, bro. I ain't these
No, you
fuckboys you
been.
used to dealing with, my nigga. On some real shit, I am not, bro. And you know that shit, and you know me, my nigga. And you know too. You know the niggas
Why
on
you
these.
always do
No,
that,
fuck
man?
that. Hey, this shit ain't funny, my nigga. You be doing
Why
that
you
kick
always
in
do
shit,
that?
nigga. Nah, fuck that. Cause you know the niggas you talking to, my nigga. Like you
What are you
100%
talking
know.
about, bro?
Nah, nigga, you 100% know the niggas you talking to, nigga. You got me screaming in this
Trying to
bitch at
change.
3:30 in the morning, waking up my wife, my nigga. You on some
You be
fuckboy
trying to
shit right now,
change the
bro. On some
narrative,
real
man.
shit, nigga. You on some fuckboy shit, bro. Straight up, nigga, you on some fuckboy shit. Cause you know what the fuck niggas been saying for 5 hours to you, bro. We've been trying to have the same solutions, have the same shit. We saying the same shit, but you want to be a fuckboy and argue,
No, we
bro.
not,
Fuck
bro.
that shit, bro.
No,
You
we
on some
not.
fuckboy shit, bro. I'm out, man. I love you, my niggas. I love you, Bug. You tripping right
Love
now.
you too,
I'm
man.
holler at y'all, man.